Hello, my beautiful beings. How are we? Hi, Frag. Hi, Bovington. Hi, Guy. How is everybody? How is your holidays? How's the start of your year been? I hope everybody's doing well. It's finally cooled down just enough to come back. Stupid stinky summer. She's not very kind to me. and while I remember, let's get this one playing again. So I always forget the music. We're doing some cozy housing and some secrets and whatever the heck pops up through my squirrel brain today, because that's what I've been doing all week. Poor Guy's brain is probably melted just as much as mine is on trying to hunt the newest secret. Hey Scrub, how you doing? Oh, and the chaos has started already. Hi Clink. Good as can be, dude. Nice to see you back. Hope you've been keeping well. I'd be lying if I said yes. To tell you the truth, I hate summer and summer hates me. For anybody that knows me, I don't nap. Last Monday? This Monday? This Monday. I crashed particularly hard and I had 3 naps in one day. It was bad. I even cancelled dinner with my neighbors. Yeah, it's been a bit rough, but it's cool, and I missed everybody, and I have some cool housing stuff to show off. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we're doing it. Is it a good idea? Probably not, but I'm here. Chaos! That's rough? Yeah. Monday was, I don't even know what it was, and then like the last 3 days, actually on and off most of the week, my body has decided 5 a.m. is wake up time, and I'm like, why? Why on God's green fucking earth have you decided 5 a.m. is wake up time? Why? But we're just at that point of the year. It's fine. We're good. It's Akalaluni. He's the best boy. But we got lots of housing updates, and we have like 2 weeks until midnight early access, so I am scrambling to get a lot of stuff done before the new expansion, and I'm super excited. And I'm doing like 50,000 things right now, so you're coming with me. 5 a.m. is my normal wake up time? No. I'm like an 8 a.m. girly. Normally. 5 a.m. is just rude, especially when I go to bed past midnight. That's extra rude. Hey, joined the VTuber Illuminati? Wait, I did? When did I do that? Did you sign me up to things, guy? Oh, and I made myself a new costume. Hold on. I'm really proud of this. Look at me! I'm a little white mage. Oh god, I past midnight and waking up at 5 is rough. Yeah, exactly. But like with my health issues, I go through like cycles of like 4 to 5 hours max is all my body will let me get. So I think we're back in one of those. It's just decided that early wake up is the thing rather than me sleeping later than usual, so I'm just like, okay, whatever, we'll roll with it. But now I'm a little image. Oh, the Mind Seekers thing? Yes, that's true. So I've transferred all my secret stuff over to my Alliance Druid, because that's who we're maining for the next expansion, and I think I've bullied a good chunk of my guild into coming to the Alliance. One of us. So this is the house I've mostly spent all my time in, the one we've seen the most. We now have the Night Elf exteriors, so we don't have the stinky human house anymore. We have the pretty elf one. Let me crank up the lights for a second. So we can... Oh, tree! Ah! So much tree! There we go. Your white mage gives Final Fantasy Cultists of the Light vibe. I mean, given that we're doing, secret cultist mind cabal stuff, it's kind of fitting. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. This is the base version. I have not unlocked Housing 8 to get the medium size yet. And we've already taken up an arse ton of space. So we'll see how this goes. Well, they also gave us these new little plant clusters. Oh, black. Look at the little shrooms and stuff. How cute are they? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go into lurk mode. Gotta drive to the next hour. No worries, Bobbington. You have a good morning. Long time no see. Good to see you. Hi, Shark. How you doing? These. Now that you got your white cloak, something you would like to tell us about an insane asylum, perhaps people in white coats and all that? Oh no, I'm already crazy. I've been cray-cray since like the day I was born. There ain't no hiding that one. Actually, funny you should say that, Scrub. Because now that I'm a part of the Mindseeker Cabal, I actually had a plan for a room in one of my houses. So not this house, but my other one. We're making what I have dubbed the Wackadoodle Secret Room. Yes, that is its name, the Wackadoodle Secret Room. Because there's that one meme from The Office where he's like in front of like the pinboard with all of like the string lines and the pictures and everything and all of that. And he's like got like the crazy look as he's like trying to explain everything. We're making that room in WoW because I need it, because that's how my head feels trying to solve this secret. Puka! Hope you have a good sleep. Always Sunny, not The Office? I haven't seen it. Thank you. That one. I'm actually gonna cancel my lights again because that's gonna ruin my vibe. So we got some new decor over the break. So this is actually the dark portal. Like, hold up. You have to appreciate what I did here. Catalog. Actually, use the good catalog because that one's stinky. Use this one. No. Why are you on the right? No. Hold up. This one. That one. This one. Dark portal. Ooh, and also while I think of it, let's do a shout out for the lovely Puka, because we love Puka. Excuse. There is in fact a portal. Why no let me view? Fine. This way? Aha! Here we go. Is this thing. This thing is what is currently my front door portal. Never have to do that? Everybody that streams and comes by gets shouties, Puka. I share all the love here. Always. Guess you forgot to buy a new ice scraper and the car window's frozen? No, Bovington! I can't say I've ever had to worry about ice and snow because I don't live in an area where it gets cold enough. So that's always a guy problem, and I always make him do it when I'm there. So obviously this is it backwards, and then we kind of just hid all of the bits to make the really pretty glowy portal. And now that we've hit level 6, we now get lighting options. So this thing is our half-light armillary, and we get lighting. So we've got default, which you currently see. We got natural light, which I don't really think changed much because it's already spooky in here. We've got unnatural light, which makes it a little spookier. We got evening calm, which gives it like a sepia kind of effect. Should be nice if I had actual windows, but apparently my night elf does not believe in windows. Also, my housing. My situation's broke. She should be in a little tracksuit. And she is not. And then midnight. This is my favorite. Look at it. Look how spooky it is. It's just that perfect vibe to go with the colors in here. Which also means we unlocked the rooms I was talking about, the ones that look like they were outside, which are our daylight and our midnight rooms. This one looks really, really creepy with the armillary. This is the midnight room? Question mark? I'm not previewing Decor though. Oh god, what have I broken? Oh no. Housing? Hello? I'm not previewing anything. Uh-oh. I've broken it already. Good job, Hannah. Good job. Let's go back to default real quick. And go back of this away. I think they're called daylight and evening rooms. So this one's the night one, because I figured with the, you know, the vibe we had, that the daylight room would just be a little bit too bright. And I was in the middle of building a pond. For those that do play WoW, I still don't know what that button does. These woolen rugs are like the MVPs of housing decor. We use them for everything. I still don't know why I broke it, but that's okay. We got our kitchen. Why are my chairs glowing? We added some seats to our windows. Our little gardens. Lots of pillows and books. Good job, car heats up. Quick, and I have a bottle of de-icer, but a scrape is faster. Ah! Obviously our secret bookcase, number 1. We've got our fountain. I love these curtains. These are so pretty. I hope we get more like this. This was a bench with a garden, and I ended up turning it into a waterfall instead, because I thought this was cute. With some dirt. Because, you know, every good night elf has to have some dirt in her house somewhere, right? This was cluttered with books. I stole them for my other house. Oh, and we got new plushies. We got this cute little Murloc plushie from Twitch Drops. And I bought a couple off the housing shop yesterday, which I haven't actually got to decorate with yet. My little bathroom, because we moved. I was playing with the room sizes, so this room is actually different from the original one we built. Hannah? Yes, Scrub. What did I do? Huh? Huh? Yes. 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 Hannah had the klepto, not the necromancer anymore. Oh no, I'm both. I'm both. These tower racks are not actually tower racks. They're benches clipped into the wall, mind you. Same with that being turned around, which I still don't know if I like. A little dressing room. Then we have, oh yeah, and I changed upstairs. Oh, I should have checked the forecast for due snow. Oh. There's still nothing under the staircase. It's still a hole. But we started filling in the gaps in the bookcases with knickknacks and bits and pieces. We got a little cozy nook up here, which will get some more plushies soon. The top of the library, which got rearranged just a smidge. We have the trophy hallway. We originally did the trophy room in the first build, and I decided I didn't like it because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I finally figured it out. So I was actually inspired by the original housing walkthrough that Blizzard Gate that we went through. Remember how they had like that big one hallway, and they had essentially exactly these arches, except like pushed way back. So I took inspiration from that. So we've got an Ixia's head. We've got the Dark Heart of Galakrond. This is one of the Nesingwary trophies. The Golden Cloud Serpent chest, which this was actually a secret. So I consider it like a secret finding trophy for myself. A dragon, which is another trophy. I have no idea what that one's from, to tell you the truth. And then another Nesingwary hunting trophy. With some banners in between. And this one's Aspirin's ribbon from Shadowlands. It's like one of the Covenant Hall rewards. So I was like, you know, it also fits as a trophy. And then we have garden room number 1, because, you know, I'm a night elf and a druid. So, like, we have to have plenty of gardens in the house, right? So we got a little pond in the back, so we'll be building another one of these downstairs. The little waterfall. For her to hang out in. I also love these new pathways. These are new. These aren't individually placed. These are like rounded pathways they gave us. These are all these those big clusters, so we can fill bigger gaps without spending so much of our decor budget. Which was very, very kind of them. I do like that. So that's house number 1. Oh yeah, and the chessboards. I got one of the D4 packs, expansions. The new one with the paladin. They gave us chessboard decor. So there's one where you can place all the pieces yourself, and there's this one which has them already pre-placed. which is really cute. I'm looking forward to midnight because they're giving us so much more decor already, and it's going to be wild. This house is probably not going to stay the same, but a girl can dream. I spent a lot of time leveling professions so I could make things like these boxes and the glowy potions. This scroll, I have no idea what that is from, but I need like 10 more of them. Like the little ink vials. I think I bought more of these as well today. Got pillows and bookcases and plushies galore. Alright, into house number 2. Since I don't think we actually saw that one last time because I don't think I had done anything with it. This one's in the Horde neighborhood, which is a public neighborhood. This is not a guild one. Oh, actually, speaking of endeavors. We got new... Actually, while I'm here, I'll show you the housing endeavors. So basically, every... I think it's month or 40 days or something, a new group will basically move into town. They'll give us a heap of jobs, and they give us a ton of decor to earn, and we have to do stuff for them to earn community tokens that we can then trade for shinies. Technically, it's supposed to be scaled to how active your neighborhood is, which is a good thing considering there's like 6 people in my guild currently that are actually active. And actually, that's a lie. There's like 2 of us that are active currently. So I was a little worried I wasn't going to be able to do it on my own, but the scaling has worked in my favor. So I picked as guild leader the consortium because a big theme in the War Within was the ethereals. Plus pretty purple glowy stuff. Who doesn't want a pretty purple glowy stuff? So they give us heaps of jobs. There's like a... These change depending on which faction is in town. I think we have the Drakthir, the Grummies from Pandaria. We've got the Niffin from Dragonflight. And I think we have the Mechanomes, the Consortium. I think that's it. Did start up well, but I had to uninstall for SSD space. They're spendy. Yeah, they are. And that's understandable. So one job that's pretty much for everybody is to clean up the neighborhood. So obviously we've got like loose cobblestones. There's pets. Like you can pet some of the critters. If they're glowing, they'll give you points. And then when we're done, this lady will give us a chest with some more goodies. But for this one, we go through this portal. Boop. Capture. Wait, did the capture Hanamae go off, Smeg? I didn't hear it. Oh wait, yes it did. 22%. Right, yep. So this one's a jumping puzzle, which I know a lot of people are gonna hate, but I think it's pretty cool. I've already found a shortcut in this one, however. So we're gonna go up and we become a little, this little cat. Meow. And we're gonna go up here. This actually makes it so that if you fall, you can climb back up to your previous spot. It also means that if there's anyone in your neighborhood who's here, they can use your shortcuts as well. So it's kind of a group effort. I'm gonna do that one. Boop. Boop. Whee. I'm gonna get this one just for good measure, because knowing my luck, I won't grab it and then I'll need it. We're gonna go, hey up. Whee. And these things are for this guy. You find 3, like, little hidden items around the neighborhood and return them, and he'll reward you for it. So we do a hey up, and a whoop, and a jump. Some of those hidden ones are kind of tricksy. I spent about 45 minutes trying to find one the other day, and there was a little spot. It was one of these little, like, guard houses, but it was in, like, the roof of it, so you couldn't see it from a distance. You had to literally be, like, right next to it to freaking see it. It was tricksy. And then a hey up. Boop. To the rock. that one. Up again. Stinky trees keep getting in the way, though. Oop. And over. And yeah, WoW's a pretty big game, Bobbington. Like, they've been trying to get into space, but it's kind of hard when it's a 20-year-old game, you know? So normally I would go across here, and then you go across these phasey ones to the little gazebo, right? So when I was looking for the orb that I lost, I noticed this. I was like, okay, it's just junk in the tree, right? No. Boop. Into the tree we go. Sneaky stairs. Up. And we come through here. And we jump on the tree. And we are. Ta-da! And then we skip half of the really stinky part of this. It's probably not going to give me anything because this one's a daily. And I've already done it today. But it would normally give you housing experience and tickets. Oh. Okay, that's a violent removal. And then we have our little vendor. This is our Endeavor trader. They're very cute. I like that outfit. Can we have that outfit? And then they sell us a heap of goodies. We still need to unlock the last milestone, which we're not too far from. We still have 16 days. I should be able to pull this off. And then each one of these will give me 10 housing experience, and then we can hopefully get to the next level soon, because next level gives us 7 more budget and more decor limit. Whee! Sarah, our cute little neighborhood. We've all kind of like clustered on one side. I'm all the way down here. So let's go check out the other side. Where my horde? Where my horde at? So I think we remember these looking like the mud huts on the outside, right? Like those ugly things. I was not a fan. I'm like, no, I'm gonna change this. So this is what I turned mine into. This is my quote-unquote mud hut. It's very Gilnean inspired. It's actually like carts and things. I don't know if I can show them. Hold on. Like these things. This is what my roof is made out of. And I just strategically placed them all so you couldn't see all the bits. And then got the cute little gazebos on the side to help hide like the ugly walls. Like you can still see them in the back, but I can only hide so much, you know? Can only hide so much. They also finally gave us borders so we can see where the edge of our plots are. And this one I decided we're gonna go Banshee Queen themed, like Forsaken themed, because I kept getting the Banshee banners when I was farming the sconces for the other house, and I'm like, we should do something with this, and I loved all the purple stuff. So we went Forsaken-y. Had my eye on a 2TB SSD to upgrade laptop. It more than doubled in price when I went to buy it. Oh no! I hate when that happens. So once again, we got our little garden windows. Because they're cute. And the Sylvanas banners. We got one creepy little kitchen. And then this is the space for our wackadoodle secret room, which I thought you guys could come along and build with me today. We got Some more garden windows and all of the... Look at all of the food. These cheese boards, I waited forever for the daily for those to come back up, and so I used every single alt I own and farmed like 20 of them in a day, so I didn't ever have to do it again. It was worth it. We got our bar, complete with poisons. Nobody saw that. We got our... I think it's a Hellhound from Diablo. I think this was one of the other pre-order bonuses from that. More trophies. Our Dark Heart. Once again, we got a... Oops. Creepy vibes. Here we go. Loot chests and the candles. Yeah, a couple of coffins to nap in. We got our little library. Lots of books. More windows. Fountain. We've got our little chess game and our little study nook. And a little bathroom. Though our tub's water has disappeared. So when you say relax, it's let's go farming for items? Sometimes, yeah. WoW is my comfort game. I do anything and everything in this. And then we've got the bedroom, complete with like little dresser full of knickknacks. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Well, some of what I've been working on. And then this neighborhood is a public neighborhood. This one I'm in with just random players, which as you can see is pretty full. I don't actually think we have a single empty plot in here, but because it's active, the Endeavor here pretty much filled up completely, like fully, and so I don't have to worry about the progress on that one. So someone's got the new Silver Moon with the Blood Elf exterior. They're massive and very, very fancy and regal. You can change the spire colors, and like I was tempted. I don't know whether I want to do the elf outside, and then I have like the night elf and the blood elf on two sides, or if I keep like the creepy Gilnean look I have going. I don't know, but if I tear it down, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to build it back the way I had it if I don't like it. But this neighborhood has, I believe it's the Niffin? Yeah, we got the little Niffin guys. Look at them. Hi. They're so cute. And so we have a complete different set of tasks and decor. I've obviously already bought them all because this particular neighborhood smashed it out of the park in like the first week. Got Big Slick. I love Slick. He's one of my favorite mounts. But yeah. And so these middle bits change depending on who's in town. We also got transmog changes. We got our new transmog system, which I am very happy about. Which is this. So instead of just being able to save a single custom set like this and then having to pay every single time you want to swap, you unlock outfits. So I could swap between all of these presets for free now. Previously, if I wanted to change a full set, it would cost me gold. And then every time you got a new piece of gear, you'd then have to re-transmog that single piece of gear. It's now slot-bound, like, oh, there's plenty of other MMOs that do it. A treat! Thank you, Scrub. I'll grab a treat. But the cool bit about it is situations. So situations we can set so they will automatically swap to a particular set based on a set of rules. So this is my tank set. So if I'm in my green one, I know that I'm still in my tank spec and I need to swap back. My blue set is Boomkin. This is my PvP set. This is meant to be my housing set. I don't know why this stopped working. Oh. Okay, go back. So it should be set for my house. I don't know why that suddenly stopped. Maybe we'll reset that and hopefully that fixes it. I've got my angelic set, which I really like. This is my healer set, so once again I will know that I'm in the wrong gear. And my feral set. And then these are all warband bound, so like the amount of... Anytime I buy an outfit slot, my other characters get an outfit slot. And yeah. Unfortunately, when the system came into place, it wiped the transmog our character was currently wearing. And so they gave us a free one, which I am yet to use on this character, apparently. So we'll walk you through one. What do we got? This is one of our new sets that looks freaking cool as heck. Actually, one of the few sets I'd actually keep the helmet for, too. I'm not so keen on that one. I don't like the chest piece. What have we got? Oh, I didn't keep this one. Hold on. Let's save, claim free, and then change name. Oh, there we go. Call it Spirit Owl and go like one. I can also set a title. This is part of an add-on. This bit isn't default. I have an add-on called Mug Mount, which lets me assign a title to each set as well. So like, my tank set is Guardian of Cenarius, my boomkin set is Twilight Star, the Hallowed, the Light of Dawn, you know, so the titles match the sets. That should be Archdruid. Where did Archdruid go? Hello? Where is Archdruid? Hello? How do I not have that? Blossombringer it is. Crazy Cat Lady for Feral, because I think it's funny. And then I can also set, like, mounts to go with that particular one. So obviously, green set I'd want green mounts, blue set I'd want blue mounts. I can make them all match. We're flying in ground. Which is pretty nifty. I like it. And then technically through one of my other add-ons, I can also set pets to go with the mounts. One of my other add-ons also gives us this nifty little quick access panel. So I could swap my outfits on the go. Normally you'd have to get to a transmogrifier in town or find someone with a transmog mount. But instead, I could just... Whoop. Green outfit. Boop. On the fly. And for free. Because normally every time I change this, I would have to pay for it. And now I don't have to. It's pretty nifty. Anyway, so we've seen the houses. We've seen Transmog. What else has changed majorly? I think that's mostly it. So I'm gonna go show you the secret we're currently working on, and the reason I'm building the wackadoodle secret room, because it's driving me bananas. I'm gonna start at the old secret, I think. We're gonna go to Karazhan, because that's where the last secret, which was for the Incognito, so for this thing. This was a secret that we had to solve in order to get the bike. It used Vig ciphers, it used obscure juggling lore, it used anagrams, and all sorts of crazy stuff. There's a breakdown on it that I actually reread over the other day, and I'm like, I forgot how absolute bananas this was. And it took groups of like literally thousands of players to solve it. And we're still not done, because this now has a special button. Did you get the secret raid mount recently? The gear glider? No. I haven't raided at all, Smag. I don't have the renown for it. It's one of the few I'm missing. I think I'm missing 4 secrets at current. 3 mounts and a pet. The pet I will get soon, because Cataclysm Time Walking will be back and I'll be able to finish it. Unfortunately, one of the mounts I was hoping to be able to finish today, the Necrolord Assault doesn't have the quest I need for it, so I need to wait for RNG to bless me on that one. The other is the Hive Mind. I'm just waiting on my guild to get together to finish that, and then the Gear Glider from the raid. But I have pretty much everything else. Why did I come through the portal? I had a shortcut car, right? Wait, where did that ring go? Oh, I don't have it on this one. Goddamn bike has cost me several levels of sanity. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Everybody's like, this is so complicated. I'm like, yeah, try being with one of the ones that solve some of the steps. Yeah, let's stream walk. We'll go. Oh, actually, wait. There is a shortcut. Hold on. Back to Dalaran. Drive may be longer than expected. Please do take your time and be careful. But I'm not even trying to get it. I'm sorry, but you're my WoW lore nerd, okay? You have to help point me in the right directions. And you already agreed that my theory on the current secret isn't entirely crazy, and that it definitely, like, holds some weight. And it's not my fault that Josh is using this as part of his dissertation and comes up with the craziest freaking puzzles he can think of. Even though he's not even here anymore, he's in frickin' Ireland and he's still snickering at us in the Discord. So the current puzzle actually started on a long-running secret that the players have known about forever. There is a pole in the depths of Vashir in a fatigue zone that has done nothing until recently. We've now had somebody swim out and touch it and teleport us to a new secret room. Hear that, chat? My sanity is an acceptable sacrifice for her mounts. Does it help that I'm also sacrificing my own sanity for it? Okay, so this is the Karazhan Catacombs. Can't click, can't get in, right? Sounds about right? Exactly. We used the Torch of Pyrith, which we got to solve the Secrets of Azeroth, which gave us 2 mounts. We had Mimiron's Jump Jets. Nope, that's... Where's my Jump Jets? Hello? Jump. This one. Mimiron's Jump Jets. And Patty. Patty is one of my favorites. She's so cute. Some sacrifices needed to be made for progress. Yeah, but she is cute as all hell. I can have sanity back. Ready. Look at the little detective hat. Firstly. And then look at the hops. She's stinking cute. Anyway, we used the torch we used to solve that secret. You ready? Torch? Door? Hello? Why not let me in? Hello? Is it because I'm on the wrong character? You're not gonna let me in on Briar? Are you gonna make me swap to my other druid? Oh, you are. Okay, hold on. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Me to your brain cells, apparently. Yeah, all the secrets. So remember all the secret mounts I've been working on? Like Valiance and Scholarmance. What else did we have? We had the Riddler's Mindworm, the Nazjatar Blood Serpent. We had the Crimson Tide Stallion, the Jennifer Pet, the Incognito mount, obviously. There's so many of them. I think where I'm at, what is it? There's 31 in total. 31 is the title, so that gives me 26 I have completed so far. Hannah is up my brain. Waterboarding my brain sounds like a weird crypto farm for WoW secrets. But you're my lord. Who else am I supposed to waterboard brain cells for WoW lore for? And like, I went looking for all the information. I just read it past you to make sure it made sense. Because, like, it makes sense to me. And people are like, no, it's just a pun. I'm like, yeah, but those are Josh's favorite secrets. Why are we just, you know, shoving this to the side as it just merely being a pun? Bobbington's like, what is happening in this marriage, man? What are they doing? Come on, load screen boss. Load screen boss. Load screen boss. Oh, why am I being attacked? Hey, that's rude. Excuse you. I did not sign up for this. Oh, why are we lagging? Here we go. Where? Ah, there it is. Take the ring to Karzan. I only jest, but I hear a shit ton about the secret Illuminati drama. That you do. That you do. Like, we had one hint to go off at the start, and like the Discord mods were going like, if I hear about that comic one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my shit. And we're like, it's our only lead. Like, what do you expect? Like, of course you're gonna hear about it. Alright. Round 2, we're getting into the stinky catacombs. Torch. There we go. Maybe I can't swap to Briar for all of this. Because, like, we have one secret that's Horde only, so I was wondering whether there's one that might be Alliance only, but obviously this Druid is Horde, so I was like, okay, we'll move over to and start them on the other one, but obviously that's gonna... Why am I still getting a pop-up to find rats? That's interesting. I don't know if that's intended. But this is the catacombs. This was our main secret lair, for lack of a better word, for the longest time. I practically lived in here for the entire time we were solving the incognito. We had so many things. Rats got new info? I don't know. Oh, so we had things like you have to use these particular goggles to see the notes. There used to be like a console here. No violence, please. Actually, we needed a console command to solve that one. It's to like turn the violence effects off in game in order to get the number for the console. And then we get things like these potions, and like they just let us loose in this room, and so we had to figure out what the fuck it all meant. So we got all of these statues and like these pressure plates everywhere. Some stuff is missing because obviously we've solved it now. This room was originally locked, and there was like a grandfather clock in the back with a certain time on it. You know, we could see this potion, but we couldn't interact with it. We could see all the cats. But like, we kind of had to work with what we could access. Obviously there's various notes. That one's 513. Do we know what the note is for? No, they just give us a note with a number. Ducky Bobber. The red button of doom, which we still technically have not solved. We brute forced this. Apparently there was meant to be an accessible option to press it the 1,000 times or the 100 times or whatever the fuck it was we were meant to press it. We never found it. We still don't know what the actual solution was. We brute forced it. Same as like these potions, and then obviously like the torch interacting with things, and then we'd have to figure out what this meant. Hi, Allie. More like this one, the lovingly handcrafted clue. This was originally solved in Chinese, and then we back translated into English that way and solved it. So we've been working with like different localizations. Then we had to get like keys to get into this room, which also was then filled with bombs and potions, and we had to fish a key out of this little bowl. This was solved faster than intended because the devs forgot that there's a fish icon on the minimap, so somebody figured out that there was something to fish up here, so this got solved far quicker than it should have. And then, you know, another console, and we had to find whatever the heck it was for that, and like, there was just so many freaking steps in this goddamn thing, and so many red herrings, and so many little notes. I'm not explaining it well, but like, this whole thing was the biggest freaking headache. This room. Ah, oh, this room. So many things in this room. Yeah, more notes. Tea sets to throw us off. Books and puzzles. There's another note back here. Secret, you know, 478. So, like, I had an entire Discord dedicated to this where I just had screenshots and scraps of letters and translations and big... I learnt so many ciphers. And then we have upstairs. There's still this thing. This makes a noise when you run past. And I don't think we ever solved what that was, or if that was something. And then this thing, we had to activate this thing, and then we had to count the number of rats that spawned, and then input a number, and then kill the amount of rats based on that number, but it wasn't exactly that number. It had to be run through a cipher first. It was wild. Then there was a lockbox here with Rubinstein, which was actually like an obscure reference to like juggling. And then that gave us the code for the box that was here. And then there's another clue in the back, which was about like mantids. We had to find a pet and go sit in front of a particular obelisk with a particular costume, which cost like 20,000 gold, and pray at the obelisk that would spit out a key. And then there was this room. You couldn't actually get in. You had this crystal thing, and you had to have a specific item to get into the room. And then there was this one, which has a lot of red herrings. Nearly 1,000 pages dedicated to mapping up the endless halls, which was the Lucid Nightmare, which we've already blessedly done. Yeah. And then this was our indicator of our puzzle. We technically solved this one first, or partially solved this one first. Once again, things were triggered in an order that the devs didn't intend, so we technically solved part of this one first. This is the one I helped solve. This was the riddle that was in Chinese that we then backtracked, and we had to go find Mankirk's wife in all three like different places she's in the different timelines. And then we still don't know what the last 3 void orbs are. Like, we have no idea what this means. The dev that created the puzzle has given us no fucking indication, other than once we got to this point that was it for this particular secret. This awarded us the bike. But we obviously noticed that there's a little console on the back of the bike, and that lets us put in numbers. And we're like, oh god, we're not done, are we? No chat, we are not done. This was a butt. There used to be like slot machines lined up against these walls, and you had to go collect, like, I have a full bag of luck items because we needed certain amounts of luck to get things to freaking trigger, and like it was wild. It was absolutely wild. I will find the write-up and put it in Discord if somebody actually wants to have a look at like how complicated this thing was. And then we've got this one. We've got like an hourglass and a birthday cake, which was meant to be like a hint of like WoW's release date for like WoW's birthday. And then we got puzzles, like in catacombs with dusty pages, as paladins or rogues or mages, through all the wars that never cease, in search of hope, in search of peace, for all the journeys in any weather, for adventures yet to come together. The final key is why I stay, for you, for Azeroth. And then we had to solve that riddle. And yeah, this whole thing was a headache and a half. So now our current one. Oh, our current one, which I'm just gonna stay on this route. No, we'll go back. We'll go back. Actually, no, this one's fine. This one's fine. Hold on. We're gonna go to Vashia, which is where our current secret is. Which is out here somewhere. Where's my pins gone? Secrets. This one. What's my fastest way to Vashia? Probably back to town. Let's go back to Orgrimmar real quick. Yeah, this thing kind of sucked. It was fun, and like, I definitely learnt a lot, but oh boy. It was infuriating. And honestly, it didn't take us that long, all things considered. One of the previous secrets, which is Jennifer, she's a little pet. She came out of Karazhan. I think she took like 18 months for the community to solve. The funny thing about that is that it actually had been solved a lot sooner. But the idea had been fobbed off as being stupid by the community, so they never pursued the answer. And I have a hint in my jimmies that I'm on the right track, but it's already being kind of like, this is just a pun and a play on words, it's not that. I'm like, are we sure though? So I'm going down a particular road that everybody else is ignoring. Shit. Oh. This is it. Oh, because Rosalind's actually done the quest. Right. I was like, why am I here? Zoom! No, not Lizard, fix the Druid DC bug, please. All I wanted to do was get out of the water. Rude. Rude. Pretty login screen though? Oh yeah, the new Midnight one is pretty. I know everybody else has had problems with like the run into anything and bug. Hit something, DC. Run into something, DC. Yeah, that's just a permanent druid problem. Hit a stick, DC. Slightly clip a wall, DC. Try to get out of the water, DC. It's good times, good times. So originally we had 2 more hints towards this secret. They have since been removed in the last patch. I'm pretty sure that was intentional. The lead dev on the secrets did say he was going to try to prevent red herrings, or to remove red herrings. Because apparently the group makes enough of those themselves. So I do believe that, so we had one of the secrets, her name is Una. She's an adorable little Draenei girl. We actually have to, oh no, stinky ad. We actually have to take her on a little world tour and upgrade her fully as part of one of the secrets. She was singing to us a week ago with a hint. And so everybody went straight down the rabbit hole with that hint, but I don't actually think we're meant to be there yet. Let's try and get to land real quick. So I believe Josh disabled it to not lead us down the wrong path yet. The same with another one. There's a long-running secret from Dragonflight. He's a giant frog named Heck. Oh, there's my pin. Pin. And we have to feed him something. He's got like a little note pinned to his horn that says feeding instructions. But so far, we haven't figured out what to feed him. And he has also been disabled. He can no longer be fed. Which makes me assume that they were out of time and out of order. Which I think fits, because our main NPC for this secret is named Anachron. I'm pretty sure he's the human form of the bronze dragonflight dragon Anachronus. Named for anachronisms. He says he makes notes of being basically a time-traveling trader. So he basically trades goods out of time, right? Anachronism, it makes sense. My further theory on that is Rats used to be an event coordinator for the Bronze Dragonflight. Rats was the NPC that did the Fell Cycle secret. So I'm pretty sure they're linked, and like, I'm pretty sure the Bronze Dragonflight also like coordinated part of the anniversary event. I'm going back the wrong way, aren't I? Take me out of the fatigue! I'm going the wrong way. Wait, where's my fatigues? Oh gosh, I'm going way too far. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Take me back to shore. There we go. Okay. Fatigue. And now we go directly down. Directly down. We have to stay out of the fatigue zone, but get as far down in the water as we possibly can. Because what we're aiming for is that skeleton we can see in the corner of the minimap. But we're technically, like I said, in a fatigue zone. So if we stay in it, we'll die. And Blizzard likes playing with things in fatigue zones and just out of where normal players would poke for secrets. This is not the first time they've put a secret in a fatigue zone. One of the pets, Turkey, is in a fatigue zone in Borean Tundra. The entrance to this particular area has been a long-running secret since Cataclysm, which was when this zone was first introduced. So on this skeleton is a giant pearl. Up until recently, the pearl did nothing. Recently, somebody came back out to check it, as they semi-regularly do, and they touched the pearl and got teleported. And we're like, well shit, here we go again. The biggest problem is people getting out here without dying. Obviously, I am at an advantage because I'm a druid, I have swim form, and therefore faster swim speed than most people. You can use swim speed potions, the fishing rod from Legion that has increased swim speed. Go that way a little bit. So I'm trying to get down as far as I can before we start heading over to the skeleton. Otherwise, we'll get fatigue. Guy and I figured out these are whale sharks and they're babies. What they mean, though, no freaking clue. We don't know if it has any relevance, or if it was just something cool they chucked out here. I hope no one's got thalassophobia. Apologies if you do. I think that's as far as I can go. The second it starts to turn the dark blue, we swim directly towards the pearl. And do not stop, do not linger, nothing. You will barely make it alive. Which is why this one's so interesting, because somebody had to come out here and risk their life in order to go touch the pearl again. It also means we can't explore the area around it without dying. So, if there's anything out here, we have no clue. Swim, 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 swim! Go, little fishy, go! Go, little fishy! We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I'll make it before I die. I probably won't make it before the end of the fatigue bar. Yep, we're dying. And bonk. So yeah, someone swimming out here found this by just bonking the pearl. Alright, and now we're in the Seat of Knowledge, which this is a duplicate of an area in Pandaria. We're not actually in the Pandaria version. We immediately, or at least I immediately get turned into this shadow form because we have the Mind Secret title, so it's now changed. It automatically gets applied every time I come in here. We've got our exit portal, which looks exactly like the Delver's Manor-bound Ether Gate, for those that are aware of this toy. It's an identical visual. This kind of serves as a trophy room for the previous secrets. So we have the record of Drakthul's Madness, which is Kazumath. We've got record of secrets behind you. We've got the 3 worm mounts. So Riddler's Mind Worm. I think that's the Slime Serpent and the Nazjatar Blood Serpent. We got the bound, bound Shadehound, which I got the other day. That one was kind of a butt, I'm not gonna lie. We've got Courage, which isn't hard. It does require 5 players, however, and so trying to get 5 people in the same area at the same time to click the thing in time is kind of a butt. This one is the Sundarter Hatchling. It is currently bugged. Unless you have obtained it in the week since, like the current week since reset, it doesn't show up for some reason. We don't know if that's intentional or not, though. This is a Necron. He's our NPC. He's the one I believe is a dragon. Because again, if you look at him, he's human. He's not elf. He has a human model. And as from all of my research, I know that an Acheron is one of the few dragons that takes a human visage, not something else. Or Anachronous. So he's like, welcome back, Mindseeker Verstone. Usually he had a dialogue, and then you'd say, yes, I'm ready, and he inducts you into the Mindseeker's Cabal, which is now why I'm shadowy. This is our one singular hint. Odd sight, now how would you know about that? He scratches his chin. I suppose you're pressing me for a clue, eh? Very well, without a stumble. You have your hint, now go and don't fail me. That's all we got. That's all we're working with. This one's a secret Hearthstone from Zareth Mortis. We've got the long forgotten Hippogriff. We've got, I think that's Wanambi's Bone. It's a horde only secret. That starts in BFA from the Voltudai. You buy a skull item from the rep vendor, sends you on a wild goose chase. It's kind of fun. This is Una. She's the one that started this whole thing for me. Her questline is heartbreaking, and for a very long time when this secret was first solved, everybody was rocking flower crowns in honor of Una. This would be the Gear Glider from the current raid. You have to get some contracts and find some things in the raid and get some wrap, and you'll get a Gear Glider mount. We didn't raid, so I don't have the wrap. This is Baal, which goes hand in hand with Una. He's a little demonic goat. Same with the Waste of Time. Those 3 particular secrets go hand in hand. This is Jennifer, the one from Karazhan, the one that took them, like I said, 18 plus months to solve. We've got Otto. He's one of my favorite mounts. He's adorable. I fished the heck out of Dragonflight for him. This is the hand mount that I'm waiting on. Unfortunately, the Necrolord Assault is up currently. It does not have the quest I need, however, so now I need to wait for RNG to bring it back. We've got Mimron's Jump Jets, which was part of the Dragonflight Secret of Azeroth. We've got the Siren Isles Thunderhawk, which I didn't realize was a secret, but, you know. We've got the Crimson Tide Stallion. He is also kind of a butt. Sinrunner Blanchy, which is one of my favorite secrets. This is the space for the Hive Mind, which is a 5-man mount. You basically attune it with a group, and only that group can ride it with you. I want to do it with my guild, which is also my mythic group, and so that way, you know, when we're getting ready for dungeons, someone can pop the mount and ferry everybody over. We have Lucid Nightmare, which you guys were here for. This absolute fucking headache of a horse. And then over this side, we've got Tobias. He was also part of the Secrets of Azeroth. We've got Glimmer. He was from... He's in Wrath Zone. I don't know if he was actually from Wrath, like available during Wrath, or whether that was more recent, but then we've got the Wicker Pup from Justvar, and the 2 bikes, the Incognitro and the Void Cycle out of Secrets, the crap, the Visions of N'Zoth? Visions of Azeroth, the Stormwind and Old ones. This one is the Leaders of Scholomance, which was the Scholomance and Naxxramas secret that we did for the Valiance horse. Was that one. And then there's the Obsidian, the Black Dragon training dummy. We are missing a couple, which has us all scratching our heads. We're like, okay, so where's this secret and where's that secret? Because there's definitely a few missing, but we don't know if that's intentional. We got a couple NPCs. Notice that these guys and Jeremy Fiesel are not cloaked. And they're also very old-timey dressed, which is very curious. And then we have our little Easter egg, Doug. Doug is used as an out-of-bounds marker by Blizzard. He's been found numerous times by secret finders. We're pretty sure he's just here as an Easter egg, because there's also a Doug in the ceiling. There's one just up there. You can just see the tiny little squidge in the middle of my mouse there. So there's actually a Doug in the ceiling. So yeah, this is pretty much what we got. We've got these 3 portals that lead you to a seemingly random location. It actually lines up with this Last Relic of Argus toy. But we don't know why. Like, this is all the information we've got, and we have to figure out what it means. So a guy was in here with me earlier trying to see if, like, anything looked out of place, or wasn't, like, the original iteration of this room. So we know we have 1 trophy. So obviously from the previous secret, we know that these little orbs denote progress, right? So this is the Trophy of Revelations. That's us getting, indoctrinated into the cult. We needed at least 17 secrets. 17 has been a running number in the secrets. It's one of Josh's favorite numbers. It's not the first time he's used it. Clearly, I have more than 17. Quiet, little quiet hello. Can't hear you because I'm at family home, but I'm sending hugs and appreciation. Let's send Antan a little wavy wave back. So yeah, that's what we're left with. Una used to sing a song. It was Tulip Sister Pure and Humble Seeks to Something. And then obviously we had the line from Anacron, which was Without a Stumble. And then I think somebody put one of the old codes into the bike, and it gave us the phrase, free her from her prison umbral. So taking out Una's line, which is the Tulip Sister Pure and Humble, we're left with free her from her prison umbral and Without a Stumble are our 2 hints. And this odd sight thing, which we found is probably in reference to an item called the Odd Sight Focus. It gives a target a buff. And the buff ends up saying, like, your lucky numbers are 1 and 1. And that's pretty much all we got. That's the entire information we are working off. So we're running to every single tiny ass corner of Azeroth right now, trying to figure out what the heck it might mean. So, like, we haven't a clue. We're currently running in circles and bashing our heads against walls. It's great. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. But for now, we're gonna go back to housing because I think my brain needs a secret break. These portals obviously are random. This one, however, takes you to the same place every time and gives you a debuff called, like, I think it's called Washed Ashore. And, like, the debuff reads something along the lines of, like, this doesn't seem right. They've occasionally given us items to work with. Like, we've got this little idol toy, which would, like, do a little blue beam when it found something of interest. We've got these little starry eye goggles, same thing. Would change your vision and things would pop up. As far as I can tell, there's nothing odd in this room with these. the torch, and then the tricked out thinking cap, which would give us like coordinates without needing additional add-ons and things. Yeah. It's a headache and a half. But fun. Very, very fun. Let's go back to Briar. And we'll go do some building. Do we want to do plant room first or wackadoodle secret room first? I think wackadoodle secret room would be easier because it's small. Anyway, how was everybody's holidays? Everybody had a good year so far? Don't stand in fire. Hey guy, get your fire to an ass out of fire. Hey Viking. Anyone want to swap days with me? I'm gonna go with no. Probably not. Smeg's like, no. Alright, let's go back to housing. Let's go Scorched Gravespire. Let's go create our secret room. I definitely wasn't running around trying to find the perfect decor for this earlier. Nope, not at all. And I'm also looking forward to midnight so I can finally be Harony and I can be the cute little bat bird. It's gonna be adorable. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright. So, hopefully this has stopped breaking. Excellent. Let's start by making a room match. What wood did I use for you? Rugged dark, rugged stone. Okay. Go rugged dark. Fancy. Wait, why are you... What? Wait. Why do you have... Oh. Wait, what? I said rugged dark, not Bellamat dark. It was like, wait a second. That doesn't match. Let's go with our good old trusty secret bookcases. Ooh, but do we put them all the way up here? Or back here? Missed your face? I missed everybody's faces. I hope you're doing well. Did you have good holidays, Viking? We'll put them all the way up here. I need to dye one a couple of these, but it's okay. Ooh, red. Okay. It was okay? Well, we'll take okay over bad. I know what I'm gonna have to do. Hold on. Let's clip you all the way in. Not entirely happy about that, but that's okay. 2026? Yeah, it is 2026. Imagine that. 2026, guys. Oh no. I only have 3 heartwood left. Okay. Well, good thing we only need to dye 2 bookcases then. Oops. There we go. One of my favorite animes announced they'll have another season this year. Ooh, I think one of these needs to go. I think we need to get rid of one, and we're just gonna go bookcase. Do I not have any of the tall plain bookcases? I don't. Can I get them here? Alright, well, I guess it'll have to stay for now. And I will swap it out later. Is there an empty bookcase? Is that what it's under? No. Oh, okay. I guess not. I'll swap it out later when I get empty ones, and then I'll fill it with knickknacks. Alright, so boop. Into our creepy secret room. We're gonna do a table. Which I set aside the perfect one. Had my hair dyed and cut yesterday. Ooh, I bet you're feeling all fresh and fancy. I'm gonna chuck this desk in as well. For shits and giggles. What else have we got? Oh yeah, these are the chef's tables. These are the ones I clipped into the wall so you could just see the towel racks. Dude. Blue and purple. Ooh, my favorite colors. And then obviously the painting that's in the bathroom is hiding the edge of that shelf. Yeah, Nicky Knacks! Alright, so I got some maps and bits and pieces specifically for this. And we're gonna go paintings. I'm gonna keep the tapestry. I think that's kind of cool. It's like, stick that one a little bit behind the painting, though. Happy dance! Heck yeah! That's too big. Do you have a backside? Can you blank on the back? It's double-sided now! Okay. That's fine. We can work with that. Let's crank the size up on this one. Ooh. Hey, Free, how you doing? I'm gonna stick this behind this. I don't have enough paintings and stuff. We need more. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the new plushies. Look how cute the little wolf is. I hope you're well. Debatable, but we're alive, and that's what matters. He doesn't belong in here, but he's gonna stay there for now. My little comfort friend. And then we got the little lion as well. They're so cute. I have actual, like, plushie versions, almost identical to these. Oh, wait, we can use the doormats. I forgot about these. So most of the housing stuff is just finding things you could flip or turn into other things. It's great. We have one particular rug in-game. It's called I think it's the circular elven rug or something. And it does a lot of heavy lifting for the decoration crew. You'd think the Sailor Alliance race, I can never remember what the fuck they called, would have like ocean charts and star maps. Yes. And that's... The city is Borealis. I have the reputation. Hold on. What is that reputation? The Proudmoore Admiralty? Jaina's? Rap? But yes, you would think that they had more. Let's chuck that one there. I'm gonna use the other one as well, but smaller. I've seen people turn these into like Hearthstone cards and Magic cards and all sorts of things. Like these are also doing like a ton of heavy lifting. It's pretty nifty. They're not dyeable though, which is disappointing, but whatever. Where's the rugs? These rugs, the circular woolen rugs. These things do an incredible amount of heavy lifting in the decor world. Like an incredible amount. Let's chuck one of these bad boys. Let's chuck you there. What else do we have? We have books and things which are definitely going in here. Oh, yes. I wanted to know what I was going to do with this dang statue. And now it's going in here. Ooh, actually, let's stick you this away. Both as some light and, like, some inspiration. Let's do another scroll. Because you can never have too many books and scrolls in a room like this. Let's scale this one down a smidge. I'm so glad they finally added colors to these for us as well. I think the yellow and the orange are still a little bit too close, but I'll take what I can get. No, let's go to that one. Ooh. What else have we got? What other Ooh. What other Ooh, actually. Hello? You. How much can I clip you into the wall? Free sub. Hi, Sad. How you doing, beautiful bean? Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to. We have to. Let's squish this down so we can't see all the other bits. How are you? I'm going. How are you? Oh, actually. Hold on. Okay. First, keeping that. We're getting rid of all of this real quick. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I missed a bit. Still half asleep? Oh, I feel that. We're gonna grab... I didn't think I'd ever use this, but we're gonna use this as, like, our pin board. Sorry, I'm late. You're not late at all. And then squish this down a bit. And stick it back. I like it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Collecting random decor is somewhat useful sometimes. Alright, now we can put the maps and the paintings and everything back on. And then we'll grab our random painting. Ooh, actually, let's go with that tapestry first. And I'm going to stick it in that spot. And we're going to scale it down. Just ever so slightly rotate you. Kind of like that one is on its own. So that can just stay there. Gonna grab... I think that's a good spot for the painting. Oh, wrong button. This one. Nope. Why are you going the wrong way? Excuse you. Try again. There we go. What else did we put? Oh yeah, the little Hearthstone mats. The doormats. So we're creating a new room set based on the Secrets of Azeroth, because we've been secret hunting again this week. And I feel like we're going a little wackadoodle, so we're making a there's a meme in Discord right now. Guy posted it for me. It's from what was that show called? Always Sunny? And it's that meme where he's looking a little like crazy, and he's got all like the pin board with the red thread and the links and everything everywhere. And so I'm like, I have to make a room based on that now because that's what I'm feeling. And so we're trying to make that pin board with what we've got in game, which is not easy, might I add, but we're trying. So we've got like random scrolls and bits and pieces and all sorts of goodies everywhere. Oh, let's do that table. Where'd that table go? I feel like this spot needs something still, but I don't know what. And this is kind of like letting my brain marinate in like the secrets a little without melting it too much. Yes. Streaker. Look at y'all streaking. How are your holidays, by the way? How you doing, Viking? Let's do this one. Let's check this scroll back up here. We're gonna shrink you down. Because I can never have too many of those armillaries. I love them, and we're gonna use them all. That kind of looks... Oh! We have moving parts. Okay. Oh. I forgot that there was... Oh, the consoles for the secret. Yes, this one's going in. Dance party? How you doing, Sandy? Well, this has to go in now. Yes, I know this is the Mechagon one, but it's making me think of the consoles from the Karazhan secret. Ooh, the blueprint! I forgot about the blueprint. I filched that from my other house specifically for this. Great minds think alike. Chaos! Chaos! Perfect. Okay, tired and struggling with today a bit. Aww. But be in a Discord hangout later on, so today I might feel a little less alone. I hope it goes well for you, Zambi. Sending you all the love and hugs, my dude. Okay, we have to put some of these cogs and dials in because, like, I think it just fits with the we're going a little bit crazy vibe. You know, all the moving pieces for the secret. Get it? Yeah. I'm gonna have to put the crystal in. I don't know where, but it has to go in. Because I'm pretty sure there is a crystal in one of the secrets. And so I'm trying to find anything that might allude or, like, fit with some of the previous secrets. Positive I thought of a couple before stream and I've already freaking forgotten them. Naturally. Go. Here's party. Oh, right, the Sentinel Owls. These have to go in. For those that don't know, these were part of the Watcher puzzle in Rat's Catacombs. So it definitely has to go in. Did we have anything with, like, blacksmithing or an anvil? I think we did. I think there was one from, actually, the Valdrakken blacksmith. Night chat, be good for Hannah. Night, guy. Have good sleeps. Ah, yes. Rest. Work in the morning. You'll all behave, right, guys? Right. Of course, exactly. Let's go. I feel like we had gonna be more chaos. Don't be too much chaos. I'm still EB. Let's go add that table back now. Please stand up. Please stand up. Not Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All the Slim Shadys are just imitating. I can fit another table in here, right? Right. Yeah. Oh, they're clipping. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe we make this one a smidge smaller. Move this one over. Yeah. Is the vision working, chat? Is the vision working? You beautiful, okay? So are you. Oh, hey, look. It's a mini version of the pet. Do I still have the torch on? I do. Oops. Is the vision working? Do we look like we're in a crazy secret lair? Trying to come up with all of our wackadoodle theories. I think it needs a rug. What kind of rugs do I have? Rug. Rug, rug, rug. Whoa, that's a big rug. Just be here being sleepy, enjoying the stream. That's okay. Don't need chaos. I mean, we can have chaos, but we don't need chaos. Thank you for the streak free. Oh. Oh, that's a little rug. Okay, never mind. Nope. Ooh. Kind of like the Desara Law one is like a nod to the panda tiles, though. Don't really have as many rugs as I thought I did. I think maybe we do the Evoker one. It's not the prettiest rug. I am now not the Larkin at work. I hope work treats you well. It needs another painting. I know we have other paintings in game somewhere. I just don't know where the heck. I think there's some Suruma ones. I think we need to at least go get another painting or two for this. I don't think this is enough. Oh, actually, the Pandaren rug's even better because there's this rug in the Seat of Knowledge. Perfect. Okay, now we're just gonna scatter boxes and books and all sorts of... Ooh, bookcases. Bookcases. Ah, ha ha ha. Morning, hey Doc, how you doing? Let's do a Draenei one because there's tons of Draenei related secrets. Ah! My face! In the secrets, so that works. That's thematic. Let's do a little stool. Not that I think this character would sit while she's working on her stuff, but let's give the poor girl a seat just in case. Books, 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 books. All the books. How you doing, Doc? Hope you've had a wonderful holiday. Or at least holiday season. I don't know whether you actually had a holiday, but... What in the quacks I've spent what seems like a whole minute? What the quacks? Let's do a book stack. Another book stack. The driving before work was a few paper deliveries. We did start a new paper lad. He quit after 2 days. Oof. Oh dear. Oh, perfect. Yes. Yes, okay. These needs to come down for now. I think we're going to do the crazy red lines first, and then we'll add... oh, crud. That's not straight. Oh, boy. It's about as straight as me. Dissociating, staring at my hand? Oh, no. Oh, actually, this would have been a good fit, too. How much stuff do I want to try and cram into this room, though, is the question. Trying to get people to do newspaper rounds these days is impossible. I'm actually surprised that they're still going. Like, I thought most people went digital by now. I mean, it's cool that there are still people doing actual, like, books, but I'm kind of surprised. What if I pull that whole pile over? Just a couple of normal bookcases. I really want to cram in, like, the wackadoodle vibes, like, as much as possible into this room. Because that's how my head feels with this puzzle. How did you finish up today? Oh? Writing a book? What about books? Huh? I'm a little lost there. Sorry, Free. Oh, coffee cup. We need to add the caffer, because ain't nobody solving secrets without coffee. Considering getting her a book voucher because she's buying the books like... Ah, gotcha. Well played, well played. Thank you for the treat, Poppington. Okay, we got... Oh, crap. Where did that go? There. We've got to have all the coffee stuff, right? Because who's solving secrets without coffee? I have a book I need to start? Ooh. What kind of book? Alright, so now we're going to use those lovely little red rugs. Rug. We bought a ton of these. Philip Pullman's newest one? Ah, okay. Okay. And we're gonna dye these. I went and crafted a butt ton of red dye earlier. And we're gonna stick these through the back. Like so. Kind of like the red string lines. I don't know how well it works, because maybe this needs to go back a bit further. So I can clip them in a bit better, but... It was the inspiration in my head. I don't know if it actually works, though. I would do the newspaper round, but it would take me a while. I kind of like it. I don't know if it actually works, but it does in theory. It does in theory. Let's grab this one. I like that one. What other rugs have I got? I know I've got other red ones. No, you have gold on the edges. No. Hey, Edgy, how you doing? I'm in the UK and I have a tremendously famous back problem. Yeah, maybe don't push that. Okay, let's dye this one red as well. And shove this one back through. Ooh. No, it's not gonna be long enough if I do that. I don't think this plan's gonna work. I think I need to find something else to be the string. Not doing too bad. We're a little bit eepy and a little bit tired, but we're working on some decor today. What else can I use? Do I have dyeable benches? Hold up. These guys are dyeable. Oh, this might work. Hold on. How far back can I put you? If I shift this one just a smidge forward. Oh, nope, nope, wrong item. This one. Forward. And then we dye the bench. Ooh, that works. Okay. I'm gonna have to go buy more benches. Why do I have some? Never mind. Ahaha. Ahahaha. It was not what I intended, but it'll work. Just been relaxing with the girlfriend playing Roblox. Nice, nice. Very nice. We have a big secret going on in WoW right now, so I'm taking a brain break from solving that to build myself a secret solving room. Because this is what it feels like in my head trying to solve this secret. And I had to have a housing room to show that. So we're gonna go like that. I'm gonna shove this one back a little bit. Let's go down and across. Not perfect, but it's fine. Can I make that a little bigger? Maybe not. Okay. I'm trying to make like the red string for like the mind map boards. Is it bad that I want to go to my nearest shop to get cold coffee? Absolutely not. Coffee is always needed. And I do not blame anybody for their coffee habits because, has anybody seen mine? I feel like there's probably a shelf or something that might work better. But they'd have to be dyeable is the problem. What's in our catalog? Do we have any dyeable shelving? Shelf. Shelf, shelf, shelf. I mean, that one. I mean, I could use the arse end of that one. Maybe. I shouldn't be drinking caffeine? Because it makes you sleepy? Ooh, 15% gobber. Not bad, not bad. You could do better, though. Oh, we get some of the prettiest stuff is coming soon. These weapon racks, some of them will actually be usable. We could put our own weapons and things on them. We're getting battle pets and mounts to put in our houses. We're getting, I think it's like co-ownership. So like you could have a friend come in and help you build. Which I know will be really handy because I have a couple of friends that are like, I need to just hire you for your skills. I wish I could just give you my account and let you go ham. And I'm like, well, actually, that's coming. Alright, I think we're gonna have to stick with the wooden benches. I think that's the best we're gonna get. So I'm gonna keep going on those, I think. Actually, I wonder. I scale you. No, that's tiny, tiny. No, that might work for like a tiny in between. You. Red. Apply. Do a shifty. New class interior design consultant? Yeah, how cool would that be? Let's go like that. Oh, actually, I think I like it even with the like the little silver bits because it's kind of like pins, right? Actually, this might work. This might work. This might work. Hold on. I scale down just so you're a little bit thinner. Actually, I like that better than the side ones, I think. We go that way. We bring you forward a bit. And we scale you down. Bring you forward again. A little bit up. You're a little too far forward there. There we go. Aw, yeah. Okay. Is it exactly what I envisioned? No. But I think it's about as close as we're gonna get, given the resources we have. Maybe I'll get something one day that'll be a little bit closer, but for now, this will have to do. This will have to do. Let's make you a bit smaller. Another treat! Thank you, Bobbington. Are you just trying to keep me sugared up today? I don't know if it's quite enough of them, but I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start. How's the designing aspect? Honestly, it's really good. As someone that has played a lot of MMOs with housing in them, this might sound a little biased, but I actually think it's my favorite. Unlike Final Fantasy, there's no rent aspect to our housing. There's no login requirements. You don't have to fight for a plot. If anybody wants a house, they get a house. There's no lottery system. For instance, I'm in a neighborhood that is owned by my guild. So aka me, because I'm guild leader. So I'll show you our plot. So like with Final Fantasy, you'd have, I can't actually remember what the heck they called each of their little housing instances. Actually, I lied. This is a public neighborhood. This is not my guild neighborhood. This is my horde side. So each player gets 2 houses if they want. One in the Alliance neighborhood, one in the Horde neighborhood. This is the Horde neighborhood. This is Razorwind Shores. This one is public, so I'm with random players. This particular neighborhood is very full and very active, meaning when we do our housing endeavors, it's actually pretty speedy. So I think it's every 30 days. We've only had one so far, and we've still got about 2 weeks to go. A group of NPCs move into town. They give us a heap of quests and missions and things to do, and in return they give us community tokens, and the tokens let us buy decor, which are themed around whichever group is visiting town. For my Horde neighborhood, we have the Niffin from Dragonflight. They're freaking adorable. So we've got like earthy, undergroundy, clay pots and barrels, that kind of decor. My other house is the Consortium right now, so it's ethereal and purple and electricity and kind of techy kind of stuff. So this is the outside of my house, because we also get to decorate our outsides. We get this whole plot to decorate. Got my little griffin. Hi, buddy. Soon I'll be able to have my own mounts out here. Where is that floating? Oops. Okay. So currently this is the cattle. This is what I have. This is all the decor I own or I have crafted. We've got stuff from everything. We've got dragon theme. We've got elf theme. If you want orc or Tauren theme, like the golden cloud serpent chest. Ooh, that's one I need to put in the house, because that's also part of a secret. Pandaren. We've got full glow effects, so you can turn them on and off. So yeah, this is house number 1. We do have a very small outside budget of 250 at the moment, but that's due to performance issues. We kind of crashed housing on the PTR a little bit with like outdoor lighting, which is why there is currently no real like street lamps or anything, but they're working on it. They're working on it. We have like complete freedom with resizing and clipping, dyeing, like, obviously, you're seeing me use benches as string. This is a, like, quote-unquote window. I have made these in all of my houses, because we don't actually get to see the outside, so, yeah. Oh. Let me wait out this stinky ad, because I'm not sure everybody can see right now. Yeah, window. Actually, some people... So we worked out that if you flip some of the windows, they become transparent. It was an unintentional bug. So, like, if you see this one, it's blue on the front, right? But if I flip it around, it's clear. So some players would build this window with actual windows. I didn't like them. They just didn't fit my vibe. But I could have. And so you could have done the actual windows instead. I liked the trellises. They fit my vibe a little better. But so some people would basically do this same little... because this is I think it's a closet. Yeah, these tiny little closet rooms are what I'm using as my little windows. Can't even see the name on that one. There's so many trees in it. We can have multiple floors. I don't have a second floor in this one. So we got square, tiny rooms. You can see the desk, the table that's clipped through the wall as a there's a towel rack on that side. It's got a little towel on it, so I've clipped it through the wall. So you only see that bit. We've got like my little... I love that we can see all the decor top down. This is actually really cute. I'm impressed that they let us do this. You can just rearrange these. Like, I could pick up this room and just straight up move it if I wanted to. I won't, because obviously that's where we want it, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, so there is a bookcase out there. Oops. Oh no, it's the thing. Oopsie poopsie. But yeah. So obviously, like, they've updated this. This is a little bit easier to see. I think people were missing the floor part previously, so they made it a little bit more visible. Obviously, we've got cleanup mode, so I could just boop and it's gone. Let's go grab that other piece for a second there. Let's go back in here. So because I can't actually see it to grab it, we have a little trick. So we can go in advanced mode, go up to this little drop down, and I'm looking for the ineffective mechanical privacy screen. So I just scroll down. Huh, maybe there is only one. I don't know then. But basically I could then... Oh, hold on. Oh shit, that was the right one. No! Crap, crap, crap. Hold on, let me put that back. No! Oh, I see. Because it's got two sides. Ha! I'm a silly. I'm a silly goose. It's okay. It's easy to fix. Just slide that back into place. Thanks for the tour and the explanation. That's okay. I'll show you the second one, because the second one's got some better stuff in it too. Need to shove this back into place real quick though. There we go. I think that's about where I had it. That way just a smidge. Looks like my scaling is out. Ever so slightly. too far, too far. There we go. Alright. So we'll go to the other one. Because this one's in behind my little secret door. The secret bookcases. I love them. I got all sorts of like different floating items. Oh, and actually while I'm here. It's great to see you all. No worries, Haji. Lighting. Look at the spookies. Look how good this looks. Imagine walking through this house and be like, oh god, is everything gonna jump out at me? I've also got like stools clipped into these beams so you can actually sit on them. And then these ones are just plain bookcases so I can put all my own stuff on them, like little trophy doohickeys. Same thing. Clipped so I can sit. Indoor mist? Yeah, isn't it pretty? This unlocked with housing level 6. We've got like some spooky red candles. So, we get our default lighting, which obviously we've seen. We get a natural light, which like makes it just a little bit darker. Because obviously we don't really have windows in here. Obviously I can turn like my candles and things on and off if I wanted to. Not that we want to, but we could. Oh, oh no! Too many clickables. Too many clickables. Okay. Fine, we'll go back to the one in the bathroom. That one's easier to click. You're making me want to read down WoW and continue playing, but I need the SSD first. I'm sorry, Robert. So we got like a natural dark, so we got even spookier. And then we've got Evening Calm, which is kind of like a sepia filter. And then obviously our creepy mist. So like I could turn my fireplace off. Right here. Our little room. Obviously, like, all the curtains are dyeable, these trellises are dyeable, the bookcases are dyeable. These are all trophies, like, you can rebuy extras of these if you need. I can change the floors and the ceilings. These are technically counters that I've clipped, like, cupboards into to make, like, top cabinets. Happy New Year! Hey, Selena, how you doing? These are obviously like benches that I flipped up to make like little cabinetry sides. The stove here is actually usable for cooking. I could actually do my cooking here. Same thing, I could turn all the candles off. All of my characters can use this. I can just, on any character, pick which house I want and hearth directly to it. We're gonna go see the other one again, since some of you weren't here for the start. Well, you could sneak a druid in here. But I don't know if we fit anymore. Existing? That's a mood, my dude. That's a mood. So we got these cute stone towers. We got the woodland one. The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe being a trail guide wasn't such a good idea. Wow. That's not where I thought that was going. Look at this cute little chimney. Relic chimney. Also remember that this is still an early access feature. This doesn't actually fully release until the end of the month. And this is their first iteration. So we may actually get more customization later. I don't think this is all we're gonna get. We're obviously meant to get like different outsides and all sorts of goodies. So yeah, and then we can add like little embellished dormers and things on the sides here. Now I want a bell tower. A bell tower would be cool. We got a rustic one. We've got the woodland ones. Like, how cute are those? Love those. Actually, I don't think I know the woodland ones. I know they don't really match, but I don't really care. And then you get your, you can change, like, I don't have to have this on the front. I could have it a side house if I wanted to. And actually, you know what? Oh, hold on. You know what? Let's go the side entryway. And then let's add some windows. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And then instance. I don't like the windows on the side here. Why cat's so cute? Because cat is cute. Cat always cute. Let's go and arch on that one. Arch. Ooh, can I put a chimney? Oh. Ooh. Okay. No, me? No, not me. Tall chimney? Woodland chimney. Ooh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like the embellished one, though. We're gonna be stacking that kind of stuff. I don't know if I like the embellished or the arch better. Guess we just make them all match at the very least. Though I kind of like the woodland ones. I think those fit way better. Kind of looks like my house has eyes though. And I could do like a little side chimney. Oh, actually, I kind of like that. And then we go out of this, and then we're gonna rotate this. Okay, I'm gonna have to squish some things around a little, but that's okay. Let's move this over a bit. Okay, that's cute as shit. Wait, where did my plants go? Are my plants still there? Okay, some of it is. Hold on a minute. I gotta move some stuff. Rearrange time. And then we pull this back here. And then we shift all of this back a bit. Ah! There we go. Oh, berries. Berry bush. Berry bush. Shove that back against that. At least we didn't have to move too much. Actually, that's kind of cute. I like that. And then we had, I think they were topiaries on the front here. And then put my ivy back. Coffee's been acquired? Excellent. Do you mind bringing me one too? I'll take some coffee. Now, rotate the way you... Oh, actually that works. Ooh, I can't see. Ah! There we go.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
Ah, but you have heard of me. Captain Jack Sparrow. Yes, let's do those ones. Let's do one of these over here. Yes, get those coffee beans. How you doing, Doc? How's your year been so far? Did you have good holidays? And then there was a pathway piece, right? No, where did I put that? Oh yeah, we got, like I said, more of these things. I love these. I need more of these. Just want to drown my house in, decor. And I need to figure out where to put the plushies. They're so stinking cute. Ah, this thing. The Surma stepping stone. Because I had that as my door. Boop. Alright. And then we're gonna yeet the stinky bright potion again. So it's back to its usual spooky look. Oh, I do like that. I'm good in general, but a bit fragile today. Aww. Well, I hope that we can keep you company and that you're feeling a little less fragile later. Not sure in what context, that I won't pry, but you know. This house, now this house looks amazing with the mist. So we changed our little entry portal. So we're using the dark portal as our door. It is absolutely freaking amazing. I love this. So obviously we still got our Arcan door in the middle. And all of our spooky lights. Our lovely kitchen. Complete with like coffee stuff now. Like we got coffee stuff from the Grummies. I need some more coffee cups. I don't think I ever bought enough coffee cups. Obviously our functional stove in the middle. And these are a nod to the Watcher's puzzle that we just did. Same thing as the other house. We have little spots for you to sit. Thank you for the treat, Bobbington. We got like our little pantry and our little wine stash. Because, you know, we're an elf. Cool owls. Aren't they cute? These are from a dungeon called Vault of the Wardens. There was a massive amount of secret hunting in that one. So I kind of had to include them. Because, you know, they're glowy and they're cool. We have one of the Niffin circles here. Don't know why that's clickable. But anyway, we're using it to disguise the entryway into our midnight room. I'm gonna go turn the lights off, like the lighting off real quick, so we can get a better look. This thing. Oops. So these were what I was leveling to try and get. I got to play with these in the PTR a little bit, but there's a daylight version and a nighttime version. Actually, I haven't done too much in here, so I'll show you both. So obviously our nighttime version. It's got our little outdoor skybox. With all the stars and everything. It's absolutely freaking beautiful. And then we have a daylight version. So let's get rid of that one real quick. We'll do the daylight one. This is our daytime one. Look at them. I never would have imagined that this is the sort of stuff they would have given us for housing. But here we are. You could build a whole ass outside on your inside if you want to. And people have done some amazing things with these rooms already. I went with the nighttime one because obviously the vibe in my house is kind of spooky, so like a bright daylight room didn't really make sense. But as we're progressing up the housing levels, we're obviously getting different room shapes and different sizes. So we're going to get rid of that one, and we'll put our evening room back. We can obviously rearrange if we want to. So, like, this is, you know, a room you can just pick up and, woo! Snap somewhere else if you want. we obviously, they changed our little floor stuff on the side now, so it's a little bit more visible. We now have 2 floors. I did actually put extra stuff upstairs this time. Which I may expand upon soon. We're creeping up on room limit, however, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. But I'd like to add more to the 2nd floor if I can. The same with the other house. I don't think the other house has a 2nd floor yet. So obviously we go through our lovely kitchen. And actually, I'm surprised I haven't hit decor limit yet, because there is a lot in this house already. Like, holy heck, is there a lot in this house already. But they did up our limits and reduce the cost on some of the items recently. So we have, obviously, our base library room. We've got our little tchotchkes and knickknacks going up on the spare shelves. Lots of really cool lighting effects. Oh, I forgot to show you one of my favorite additions. I forgot, and I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to get myself out of frame because my stars are getting in the way. Hold on. There we go. I have a starry night sky. This is all rugs, by the way. There is a lot of rugs on that ceiling. Always double check he's got everything when he leaves, as he forgets stuff. He's still forgotten stuff. Oh no! Including my little moon and my little glow effect here. This I want to expand upon. I'm not done with this yet. This is all black rugs. And there's like some little banners underneath that are giving us the sparkle effect. Honestly, the level of creativity they gave us is a lot better than I could have hoped. Again, I've played with a lot of MMOs that have housing, and none of us have given us this level of freedom. Like, none. So now we redid the trophy room, because originally I had a trophy room. I didn't know what I was doing with it, and I didn't like it. So now I have a trophy hallway. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome on in. This was actually inspired by the original... remember the 3D walkthrough we did when they first announced housing? They actually had a Bellameth-themed hallway, which is where I got the inspiration for this. And so this is my little trophy hall. These are from the priest class hall. The curtains are just from the decor vendor in town. And so we have all of our little trophies. Staircase into night sky? Yeah! Do you like it? I need, like I said, I need more of those banners, but because I'm crafting everything, I'm not buying them off the auction house. Some of my professions are a little bit behind, especially the older expansion ones, so it's taking me a while to level them all up to be able to make it all. So I need to make some more of those banners so I can add some more stars. I think I've got one in my inventory currently that I could put up. So it's these guys. The Kirin Tour Skyline banners. These things. And then we just sort of like rotate them up in a way that we can kind of clip them through. I think it's this one. Yeah. Guess what? Place of confinement. Confirm the man who tragically fell from the roof on the 18th floor nightclub was not a bouncer. Oh, Daryl! Daryl. And then you sort of clip them carefully through. This one's not rotated great. Yeah, I think I need to play with the positioning on this one a little bit. But yeah, they're kind of a butt, which makes the effect all the more worth it. But yeah, we have our Onyxia's head. So we've got some of the banners from like all the different areas we've traveled. Moon something devious too. The moon's a rug. Actually, it's 2 rugs. So we got a black rug covering a white rug to make the crescent. And then the glowy is a brazier. It's one of these guys. One of these things. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so we tipped one of these upside down, and we've clipped it into the ceiling to make the glowies. And then, yeah, we've just got rugs. Honestly, those circular rugs are like the MVP of player housing. We use them for everything, including... Hold on, wait for this bit, So obviously, trophy room. Yep, cool. We have a pond, except it's not actual water. It's more rugs. It's just more rugs. So much of my house is just rug. I'm pretty sure I should just take out shares in circular woolen rugs. And so I've got like a fountain that's clipped into the wall. And so like you can't even see it other than like this tiny little bowl bit. It's just rugs. This is actually dirt. This came from the Niffin endeavors, which I really like. This is from the mage class hall. Lots of trees. I want to add some more into this room, but I don't know what yet. I love the shrooms. I wish we got more of these shrooms. I think we're getting more shroomy stuff in Midnight with, the Hanamae and the new zones, so hopefully this will probably get an overhaul in about a month or so anyway. It's like when everything was cake but rugs. Yeah! And then these aren't individually placed because that would eat up so much decor limit. So they gave us curved paths, like the ones outside, which I really, really like. These are gorgeous. I want to be able to put these outside, and I'm waiting for them to lift the lighting ban. But I understand why, because I was part of the PTL that broke it, so, yeah. But now you have to help me decide where to put my new plushies. So we got the cute little wolf. Look at this little guy. See how big we can make him. Look at him! And the lion. Where's my lion? I have 4 of each of these, and I need to know where to put them. Look at them! That's not a plushie, that's another rug? Oh no, they're definitely plushies. Look at them! Look at the babies! They're so cute! Hannah successfully graduated from IKEA University. I will admit, I did play... I won't say I was huge on The Sims. I did a little. Trying to think what games I did most housing in. Final Fantasy XIV, obviously. ESO, so Elder Scrolls Online. WildStar was my absolute favorite housing system ever before it shut down. And I feel like WoW's does take a lot of WildStar inspiration, which I think is why I like it so much. Made out of rug? I mean, it's made out of something. Actually, honestly, hold on. We should go on a neighborhood tour, because some people have made some absolutely wild things. Like, there's some, like, house-moving castles, there's floating ships, there's all sorts of wild stuff that the player base have made. Honestly, it makes my decorating look like super scrub. Let's, we'll come back to that. Obviously more plushies. Did you say 4 of them? Wonder if you could make your own secret treasure hunt? Ooh, I definitely could. And yes, I have 4 of each. This is a hotly debated part of housing for WoW. They did in fact add housing decor to the cash shop, which a lot of people are not happy about. On one hand, I get it, because people want to be able to earn things in game. On the other hand, you are able to convert gold into WoW tokens, which means you can buy anything from the cash shop with gold. On the other hand as well, WoW token, like WoW sub prices haven't increased in the 20 years WoW's been around. And a lot of the reason is because of the cash shop. The cash shop means that they don't have to raise the subscription for everybody else. It's never changed. Whereas, say, a Netflix its subscription has gone up like 5 times in the last 2 years, WoW sub price is still the same as it was the day it released. And I hate to say it, those of us buying cash shop items are part of that reason. And I'm like, these come out to about $1.60 each. That's not bad. Like, we play a lot of Eastern MMOs where You can buy straight up player power, where you can buy entire campaign skips. You can basically go from a starter account to end game without ever actually having to play the game. So as long as WoW stays cosmetic only, I'm not against it, personally. I know a lot of people are, just my 2 cents. So I bought a pack of 4 each, so 8 plushies for 500 Hearthsteel, which comes out to exactly 5 USD for 8 plushies. That's not that bad. So yeah. I could definitely make a secret hunt for them though, Doc. That would be cool. And then we've got, these are true fountains clipped together, which I really like. So it's got, like, she's got like a little dirt patch in her bedroom because, like, druid. I love these curtains. There's fancy Silver Moon themed ones that we're getting with Midnight. I don't think I have any yet. I think I had a red one. No. I think I played with them on the PTR. And then obviously our bathroom got tweaked a little bit because I technically had demolished this room to try and play with the daylight and the evening rooms, and I had to rebuild it. So it got a little bit tweaked. I love these lanterns. I need more of these lanterns. And the candles. Just had a guy leave £2 leave £2 and leave with get yourself a drink. Like the little raised bit. Thank you. And then we have our hot tub, which you can sit in. Boop. There's a stool clipped through, so you can sit on the stool, technically, and it makes it look like you're sitting in the hot tub. With my little plushie having a bath with me. We've got, like, our little changing room. Same thing, you can sit on the edge of the step here. These are those tables I was telling you about. They're clipped into the wall, just so we have the towel rack. And then the painting is hiding the parts that we can't clip in properly. And then just lots of little knickknacks and bits and pieces all around. The little handhelds, yeah! I can't take credit for that idea. Somebody else had done it, and I just nicked the idea because I thought it was genius. So, like, half a housing is just taking what you can and clipping it in the most absurd ways to make things work, and I love it, because most games won't let you clip like that. They basically told us if we wanted things floating in the air, like, if you wanted to build an entire, like, floating jumping puzzle, you could. If you wanted to... Actually, I have a friend whose house is just a junk pile. It's amazing. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. It really is, and not a rug. No! This one, however, is clipped. Like, this is actually taller. This is huge. I decided I didn't want it huge, so I clipped it and hit it. But it looks like it's supposed to be like that. These are 2 separate fountains. This is this Caribou fountain, and then this other Caribou fountain, to make it look like a layered water feature. This dirt is like actually dirt. So she's got a dirt pile in her shrooms. I could probably put, like, stools. Hold on. Let's grab a random stool. Hold up. And I could clip that under this pillow. Oh, there we go. Oh no! I went down too far. Rip! Alright, hold on. Scroll. Why did that happen? Oh, maybe because it's in the ground. Maybe I can't sit on it because it's down there. Oh no. Okay, maybe not in the ground. Maybe I have found a limitation. That's okay. We'll take that one back out. But I could put like... Actually, hold on. We should, theoretically, be able to go like this. Oh, stool. Down. Boop. And now I can sit on the step at the foot of my bed. People have clipped things together and made toilets and water features and all sorts of crazy things. Obviously, we've seen the kitchen. These are actually like standard stools with a rug on top, just to make them look a little fancier. These are all like clipped together funky because like they look like this bottom one, but I wanted them to look like they were stacked. So, you know, you just kind of clip them and high bits. There's braziers and rugs in the sinks to make them look like they've actually got magic water in them. I think the bathroom has the best example. Hold on. Yeah, this one. Nice spice rack. I mean, hey, sweet. Rug. Look, more rug, Doc. It's always rug. It's always rug. Those stinky rugs. Actually, originally, before I got the dirt for here, I had rugs dyed brown to make them look like actual dirt. Like I said, those rugs are the unsung fucking heroes of decorating. If not rug, why rug shaped? The game is rugged, but nice. Nice. But yeah, I'm still digging this lighting so much. Like, that's so cute. I love it. The portal, like, hold on. This is the dark portal. This is what my portal is, and I've just turned it around and hidden the creepy front features. So that's what that is. Originally, I had this guy as like the stone, and then I had a rug flipped up on its side to cover this front bit, and then a brazier in the back to give the magical effect. Like da 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 da. So we had like so, and then like we made it just a smidge bigger, clipped it into the stone. I expect we'll see some extremely intuitive creations. Oh, we already have, man. We already have. They are freaking wild. Mine is very, very tame in comparison, okay? We have, like, floating spaceships. We've got, robots. We've got House Moving Castle. We've got some of the wildest things you could think of. It is freaking amazing. And like I said, I think we need to go do a neighborhood tour so I can show you that mine is incredibly boring and tame in comparison. Ah! And then we stick that in there. And then we do an up. And an over. And then look, magical portal. Ta-da! And it's just a brazier and a fireplace. There's not a whole lot in my current neighborhood. This is my guild neighborhood. I am probably the only one who sunk any real time into decorating yet. But I will show you some of what my guild has done. Him during the fancy Valentine's dinner. Can you push your stool in? Maybe. Oh my god, Daryl! So this is my guild neighborhood. We're in Broomwood Hollow, I think is what the side is called. This is Guite's house. He hasn't decided what theme he wants to go with yet, so he has literally... This is his house. Sorry, Guite, I'm putting you on blast here. It is a traditional bachelor pad. It has, like, a seat in the corner, and a light, and a desk, and a painting, and that's pretty much it. This is Guite's house. The gazebos. I love the gazebos. So many people have done so many amazing things with those too. Like, the creativity, I think, is my favorite part about player housing so far, is just seeing what everybody's done with what they've given us. Brother's house, he hasn't done anything. This is little sister's house. She was playing with floating housing, because originally I had my floating tree house, and so she took inspiration from that. Now, let me change flight styles and we can have a look at this a little better. So yeah, she was just playing with jump puzzle style stuff. I don't know what her vision is here, but I think she was just experimenting. I don't know what the inside of her house looks like though. Knock knock. Hello. What's in here? Okay. Got some tables. She got some PvP decor. Lots of shinies. Okay, okay. So she's got a staircase. Oh. She's playing with, like, filling in floor and stuff like I was for a while. Ooh, for the bed. Okay. I think she was maybe just playing with what, like, I don't think she has a whole lot of gold, to be honest. She hasn't had a whole lot of time to play yet, so I think she's just playing with what she had access to. Which, honestly, not half bad. That's a new way to sleep. You would not want to roll out of that bed. And then this is... Oh, amazing. A memento. I do also like the fireplace as a central feature. Ah, next door has something for me when I'm done with stream. Alright. Oops. And then this is her partner's house. This is brother-in-law's. Or brother-in-law one. He's got his little pathway and his grass here. This is cute. He went simplistic. I like it. I like it. It's a bong circle. I can almost guarantee, because I know he's a stoner, that's a bong circle. Okay. I think maybe he was playing with room sizing and didn't bother to... This is absolutely a man's house, sweet. This is absolutely a man's house. Yeah, this is all he's got so far. I think he was playing with the different rooms for a hot minute. And Swiftles! Goes inside, 3 furnitures in the whole building. Yep, that's a man's house. Oh yeah, Geitz is even sparser. And this is our other friend. This is Moose. He's got a little bit. He was playing with, like, the platforms outside. I think he had plans to have, like, a paladin chapel style vibe, but I don't think he's been on much lately, so he hasn't really done much. It's amazing how much personality they have. It is! Like, you could... This is also, as you can tell, Swede, absolutely a man's house. Alright, we're gonna go back to the other one real quick, because there's no other houses to show you in this neighborhood because this is just my guild. This is private. Basically, nobody else can come move in with us unless they're in our guild, which we're fine with. Like, we've offered space to friends if they would like, because, like, there was a particular plot I wanted, which was this one originally, and then I moved down here. So this was just so everybody could get what they wanted. And then if we go back to the other side, this is a public one. This is with random players I don't know, which is fine. The original spot I had on the Horde side was taken, so I'm actually, like, in the neighbor plot to where I was originally. She stole all your cookies? Cookies! So obviously this is the Horde house. This is not what it originally looked like. I hid it. This is all hold on, let me show you. This is wagons. I hid the exterior of my house with wagons and gazebos because this is what it looked like. Is this. And I hated it, so I made it look spooky like this. So we didn't have the Blood Elf themed ones yet, so, like, I couldn't do that, and I wasn't gonna look at the ugly ass orc housing the entire goddamn time, so I made it prettier. Obviously, you can see somebody's used that same portal I did for my entrance portal. Like, this is nifty. Okay. They've definitely gone for a mishmash of styles here, but honestly, I kind of don't hate it. This is my neighbor. I have no idea who they are, but okay. See, I could go with the spires. I don't know if I want the Blood Elf spires, though. I think I originally did, and then I saw them. I was like, you know what? That's a little too ostentatious for my liking. So we've got a lot of Blood Elf decor, because obviously not a lot of people like the orc housing, clearly. MacGyver shit there. Look, this whole castle I built out of rugs and carts. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, everybody got Ooh. Hello? Hold up. We're going on a neighborhood tour. We're checking out my neighborhood because I have not yet. Beach vibes. Hello. Okay, hookah bar. This is one of the pieces I'm oh my god, they've even got the fucking strangle kelp as the weed in the top. That's amazing. The endeavor in my other neighborhood is this is one of the final pieces that I haven't unlocked yet. This is amazing. Okay, 10 of 10. Okay, so this is, remember what we use for the Wackadoodle Secrets board? That's this. They've used as fencing. So that's another rug here. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, these are cool. I have no idea where these are from, but I want them. They've clipped lights. These are string lights. That's genius. The water features. Oh, and they've put the braziers in them like I do, but in a normal fountain. 10 of 10. Okay. Can I get in here? Knock knock. Hello? Oh, I can. Their house is open. We're going up. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What? Andrina, hello? She made a restaurant. She made a fucking panda-themed restaurant. Oh. Can I move in here? Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. She's got all the dumplings. Oh. Knock, knock. You do see dumplings. Ooh, hey, okay. I didn't think those would work in here, but those look really good. Also, interesting. Like, wow. There are so many pieces I just didn't... Oh, those are rugs. Those are rugs, guys. This dark red and gold, that's a fucking rug. So, oh my god, that's genius. And like she's mushed I'm assuming here. They've mushed these rugs together. Like you can just see the seam in between them. This is a gazebo. Whoa. Poker machine? Someone made a fucking slot machine. What? I see balls and penis in the fountain. Wait, what? You would, Swede. Card table, so poker table. They use cushions for the chips. This is what I meant when I said people were using the welcome mats for like cards and things. Like this is the creativity and the absolute genius of what people are doing with what we've been given so far. I think that's like a shield sign. I think that's actually I think that's a chair, like a stool clipped through on the other side. That's amazing, right? So obviously like another drink, like a bar back here. Is this her fridge? Oh, it's a fridge! Ah, I love it! This is again, there's another one of those desks that I used for the towels on the end, but this one's got stuff on it. So people were clipping like this top shelf and pushing like the rest of it down into like counters and things so that we got these mugs. I searched everywhere for these and it took me so long to realize what they came from. That people were clipping this particular piece of furniture to get this as like a shelf. The meat on the grill, 10 of 10. Yes. So that's a panda one clipped with a like an orc themed one. They've even got veggies in the sink. Ah, I need to make the chalices. I absolutely need to make those chalices. This is wild. I never thought that the goblin furniture would work in here, but it actually works pretty well. This is banana pants, man. What? And I do like the crates. She's got crates with stools in them. As chairs? Like, what? That's cute as heck. Okay, we got another pond. That's a DIY garden feature, because that's one of the Niffin carts. Oh, 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 oh. Back room. Oh, must be another kitchen. Oh, there's a fireplace back there. That's cute. I like that. Oh, I like that they've dyed. These are originally purple and gold. Oh, this is cute. I do like the scales as, like, serving platters. That's a rock. That's a rock, cushions, and a fucking bush as a, like, a salad, as a steak and salad. Oh yeah, absolute fucking genius. This is a girl's house. This is absolutely a girl's house. You can tell that, right? That's not just me assuming. I made it. Nice bush. High snacks. Yeah, another grill. Oh, as the freaking... Oh, as the range hood. This is bananas. Then she's got like a soup on top of the stove and the knob. Oh, I love it. Okay, my house is paling in comparison. She's got another fridge. With it, oh my god, she's even got a freezer in the fridge. What the heck? Oh my god, of course you guys wouldn't make knob and bush jokes. Yeah, she's got an icebox. Oh, and then using the goblins. Oh, this is genius. Okay, my creativity is paled in comparison. She's got rocks in as a backsplash. What are these chamber sticks? They're frying pans. She's flipped freaking candles for frying pans. What? The heck? Okay. I have some inspiration now. Hold on. She still has more rooms. We're not done. So we have our dumpling restaurant. And now she has... So this is the same staircase I have as my library, right? Give this woman a reward. Oh yeah, this is what half the community is like, man. Half of them have like either boy rooms or this. And there's no in between. It's freaking insane. Oh yeah, there's more. She's got a shower. Oh my gosh. She's used a water feature as a shower? The shampoo and condition. Oh my god. Yeah. So boy rooms is like a chair and a box in a corner. That's what Guide's house is. He's done nothing to it, and it's what we've considered the gold standard boy room. There's like bare minimum in them. Okay, so she's got, oh, a toilet. She's even made a toilet roll with a cushion? Wait, what? Oh my god, that's awesome. That's not a boy room, that's minimalism. Oh, it's very much a boy room. Oh, I like this. This is a cute sink. I can even shit in peace. She's got a hot tub. It's the same tub I use, but she doesn't have the brazier in it. But I like the rock feature. This is cute. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a fire. Oh, it's a... Wait, she's got a fireplace? Wow. I love that you have to close the door to see the toilet roll. This is so bananas. Okay, so this is where I had blocked off underneath. So this is where I had those bookcases. And then this corner I had the little bookcase square with like the little kitty nap spot on top. It says what I did with my underbit here. So she's made a whole ass another room under there. She's got a fireplace. All hail Cthulhu. Yeah, we got lots of squiggly Scrooges and old gods in WoW. So she's got little gardens. Oh, I like the street lamp. That's cute. Oh. Wanted posters and crystals and things. Oh my. Oh. Oh no, just decor. Okay, not another room. What's in here? Oh. Okay. Where's that from? Ancient wine device. I saw this added recently, but I have no idea where it's from. Okay, we got a little spooky up here. Is this meant to be like a lectern? Are we praying to a squiggly Scrooge or something up here? Okay, so obviously she's blocked off little rooms on the side here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 I know where we are. We're in the special rooms. We're in the special... That's a stripper pole. That's a stripper pole. Oh yeah, okay, so WoW housing is TARDISes, Swede. We start with like the tiny little places on the outside, and as you level up your house, you can unlock bigger outsides for your houses. Like I'm still on the small one, all right? But the inside, they're TARDISes. It's freaking amazing. Oh, I need these. These are so good. And drinks and snacks and oh, it's so pretty. Again, this is rugs. She's used freaking rugs for the walls. So yeah, somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Don't know what she's using for the grassy backdrop in the back there, though. I have no idea what that is, but I want it. Oh, no, that's okay, Snacks. It's auto mod. I wish I could still slut drop. I would pay to see that. I want to know what she's used for the grass. What is that? I'm gonna have to go searching, because I need to know what that is. Same brain cell who's singing that? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Oh, we're still... Oh, okay. So now we have a consortium-themed strip club. So this is the theme of, like, Oh, actually, this is kind of Draenei. Oh, my. Oh, wait. We have... we have stairs. She's made stairs out of shelves, guys. These are fucking wall shelves. As a staircase. They're functional as a staircase, too. Oh, I don't know if that's meant to be a stripper pole, because I feel like someone's feet would burn. But given the chairs around it, I feel like it's a stripper pole, right? So they've done them in, like, every theme? Which is kind of nifty. Okay. And hold on, we're still going. There's still another room. Oh. Oh. We're going down. Oh. Oh my. Hello? Okay, inventions and contraptions galore down here. That looks kind of ominous. Is this a... This is a dungeon, right? This is absolutely a dungeon. And if you know what dungeon I mean... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, that pretty much confirms it. This is a BDSM den. That's a true banging room. If they line up, maybe it's a fireman's... Ah! It is the sex dungeon. Yep. Yep. There's a little bed under there. And then, oh. Well, there's at least a private room, I guess. With a, I guess that's a chair to watch? Ayo? Where is that dungeon asking for a friend? This is in my Horde neighborhood. Which... Guy calls my whore neighborhood because when I say it fast, it sounds like whore instead of horde. So kind of fitting. Go back out here. Okay, let's find our way back out of this house, though. Holy shit. Like I said, I thought mine was good. Nope. Good lord. Absolute horde. Perfect place to tie up some little elf. Yeah! How freaking cool was that, though? Alright, let's see what other gems we can find in the next 10 minutes. And this is what the outside of her house looked like. Like, genius. I love it. Alright, so this is, you know, a tiny little one. There's some stuff. I don't... You know what? I'm gonna go find another one that actually has good stuff on the outside, because usually if they have good stuff on the outside, they've got good stuff on the inside too. There's a start. Oh, they've got a doghouse! They've got a... Oh, sorry, doghouse. Can I get in here? Knock knock? No? Okay. No admittance. What else have we got? Oh, I see a dark portal. Ooh, hello? Wow. Okay. I think we found another winner. I'm guessing this is somebody else who liked the night elf theme, but, you know, unfortunately had to build in a horde neighborhood. We've got the owls and the stuff like in my house and the gazebos. Oh, I like the portal in the background. That's sneaky. Okay. Inside we go, maybe? It's open! Let's see what we see. Ooh, okay. We have someone who's put in some work. Oh, this is cute. Ooh, I wonder what... I need that. Where are that ones from? I need it. The boxes. Okay, I like this. This is the kind of thing I like to do at my front doors as well. Got a little... Aw, it's a cute little sitting room. Ooh, spooky one. Okay. Everyone's got the hookahs. We're all elves smoking that, herb, right? Kitchen. This is cute. I like the little spice shelf on top of the cabinet. This is cute. I like the use of the beams to, like, split this room up, too. More desks and tables. As a noob to both, how does this compare to Final Fantasy housing? I prefer this to the Final Fantasy housing. Firstly, there's no rent. You can't lose your house in WoW. If you can't subscribe for 6 months, your house will still be here when you get back. You're not instantly going to lose it. There's no lottery system, meaning you don't have to sit around for a week and hope and pray that you get a house. You can just basically, it'll keep generating neighborhoods. You can just keep refreshing until you find a spot that you like. And we have a combination of public, charter, and guild neighborhoods. So this is a public one. So my horde house is a public neighborhood. I live with a bunch of random people, basically. My other house is a guild neighborhood, so it's just my guild. And then the third option is if you wanted a neighborhood with a bunch of friends that weren't necessarily in your guild, you could do that. Basically it's like 1,000 gold to buy a house, which is like chump change. It's relatively cheap. Okay, that's where they stopped. Well, they're off to a good start. A lot of this is... So a lot of the decor in this house is either achievement stuff, which was old content, or neighborhood vendors. So most of this is... Like, all of this room is pretty much from the neighborhood vendor. This will cost you just nothing but straight gold. You don't have to really do anything special to get it. Same with, like, most of this is all just neighborhood decor, except for, like, maybe these, and, like, a couple of these desks. Those would be achievement stuff. I think that little glowy is, like, from a dungeon, but, like, the drops are 100% from the dungeons and the raids, so they're really not hard to go farm. Especially being old content, you walk in, you tickle it, and it's dead. So yeah. Like, super accessible for decorations. Like, you don't have to pay for a retainer with real money like in Final Fantasy. I remember spending a disgusting amount of gil getting us a guild house, and I hate to say it, we didn't have anywhere near this level of customization. I know a lot of the Final Fantasy players will fight me on this, but I'm sorry, I think WoW does it better. People like, they're just copying. I'm like, okay. WoW has had, like, Blizzard's had plans for housing since vanilla, but they knew they couldn't implement it right, so they held off. They gave us garrisons, and unfortunately, they were kind of a flop. They were meant to be like a test the waters for housing, and they didn't do so great. And so they launched a lot from that before they did this, and so they realized when they did this, they were gonna have to do it properly, and they took their time. This is early access, by the way, Snackies. This isn't even, like, the full feature out yet. So my little pets, After midnight, I'll be able to put those in my house and have them like sleep on couches and walk around my house. I'll be able to put my mounts in my yard. I could set up like a mannequin or a weapons rack with my own chosen weapons and gear on them. We've got lighting. We're getting like jukeboxes, like customize the music in our houses. I'm not sure why it's not working. My housing outfit is bugging, but normally when I enter my house, she should change into like a hoodie and sweats. So she'll automatically change her outfit to something I set when she goes into her house. We've got the cooking, like the stoves and things are actually usable for cooking. I'm hoping we get storage, like our mailboxes are usable. For, like I said, for this being early access feature, I think they've done really, really good. The corgi's cute. Thank you. I have way too many battle pets. I'm at 1,549 battle pets. Oh, so hello again, Ali. Really nice, a lot more accessible and user-friendly. Yeah, and like you can dye things. You can scale them, you can have them float in air, you can clip them. Like if you want it halfway through a wall, you can have it halfway through a wall. Yeah. Because I know like the clipping is something the paleo community does a lot. They have to try and trick the system into letting them do it though. Whereas we can just do it. They basically told us they wanted to give us as much creative freedom as feasibly possible. So they had to roll back a couple of things to start with, because again, early access, but they are releasing more and more limit to us as they fix the performance issues. This is cute. To you too. Dinosaurs! It's Kodo's. Oh, it's not even a player house. It's just a neighborhood house. Do you have anything inside? Let's do one more real quick. A bit of lettuce. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess not. I guess that's the end of our neighborhood tour until tomorrow. We'll have another look tomorrow. There's still a couple of instances that I haven't gotten Decor from that I do need to get Decor from. So I can level up my house a little more. What's that? 7. We're 220 experience away from the next housing level, so my Decor limit will go from 2360 to 3180, which we'll probably need for that outdoor room that I was planning. And then I'll go from a 50 to a 68 room budget. Did you get to see both houses, Snackies? Or did you only get to see the blue one? Did you get to see inside this one? Just saw the bush and the knob? Okay. So this is my second house, because we have 2. Ali's just found all the emotes. I will be over in a minute, child. Hold your horses. Why ain't title? That's okay. So we've got, you know, weapons racks and things at the door. These are little closets that we turned into quote-unquote windows. My little magic kitchen. And then we were in the middle of building what I have dubbed the Wackadoodle secret room. Because we're working on another Secret of Azeroth right now, so I wanted to try and have a representation of what my brain feels like right now. So this is what we have shoved together for the moment. We got, you know, Hellhound rug, because, you know, nothing screams welcoming like a dead dog rug. Trophies and things on the walls. More little closet rooms. Fountain. This little nook that I put together. Bathroom number 2. We can turn the fireplaces on and off, etc. This is bedroom number 2, with all the knickknacks and bits and pieces. This is so cool, thank you! And I'll do a quick through of the other one for you before I log out. Since you misted them. Hold on, if you think this one is pretty, wait till you see the other one. Cats do go meow, Allie. This is house number 2. This is my night elf theme. This is the outside. We rearranged this earlier. I built this little moon well. This is one of the fountains that came with the collector's edition that I kind of covered up. Like hold on. This is what this thing normally looks like. Is this giant thing. And we covered it up. Okay, inside. And a care package. Hydrate, sneaky snack, grab your beds if you need to, and stretch. It's so clever, thank you! Alright, so this is house number 2. We have that same green portal. I have hidden. Like, this is what it normally looks like. And I flipped it and covered it up with everything. And then we've got my kitchen, one of my favorite rooms. You can also sit. There's a little stool clipped into these, so you can sit on them. So clever, I would never think of stuff like that. I'm sure you would. Got like a little bar. Like a little pantry. Little, like, wine thing. This is the evening room. We're gonna turn this into like a garden. I just haven't gotten around to starting it yet because I only just unlocked these a while ago. Then we've got another secret room back here. This was my first secret room. Got like a little reading nook. These are 2 fountains clipped together. Some bits and pieces. Cute little bed nook. That's a platform and like some beams and stuff to give some variation. We clipped this bathtub into like the platform with a brazier underneath. Clipped in to make all of the bathroom stuff here. Can also sit on the beams like a chair. This is so pretty. Thank you. This also has like a little sneaky schnoo under there. There's nothing in there yet. We did have like a murder hobo room behind this one. But I took it out because I needed the decor limit, and I may put it back in once I level it a little bit more. How long? 16 hours? According to this? That's just on building. I don't know how long it's taken me to like level professions and like actually make the decor. Oops. Up. So because I'm a druid, I can shapeshift. And like sleep in the little nook. And then we have the library. And one of our favorite parts is the star ceiling, which is all rugs. This is all circular woolen rugs again. Same with this. Like the moon in the corner. There's another brazier flipped upside down and another rug. My trophy hallway. These are just doorways. So like interior doors with like little walls put in between them to cover the hallway. These are like light pedestals from the class hall, and then like the little light wells underneath are the thing that gives it light. Need to clip that back. There we go. And then we have the first indoor garden with, again, this cute little pond that is, again, rugs. Oh. Again, rugs. This is a fountain I clipped in. Actually, let's go this way. So all you see is that top one. Yeah, these are what I've been working on. I'm very proud of these so far. Honestly, some of the, like, some other people's houses make mine look so basic in comparison, but, like, I'm happy with it. I think it's really cute. I love the vibe in here. I got some new plushies that I need to find some homes for. Like, we got these cute little lions and the little wolf that I need to find homes for. But yeah. Oh, and then my favorite part. Hold on, snackies. The housing stuff gives me a headache. My brain is in so much pain. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a ton of fun with it, personally. And then we get, like, a spooky vibe. There's a couple of different lighting options. I think these are just the ones we start with. We may end up with more. We get, like, a sepia filter. Trying to get everything perfect. I feel that. I feel that. You know, natural light, which makes no sense because I have no windows in here, bar like these little fake ones we built. I like these. These have got, hold on, these have got, can I get in there? These are, like, what you call those? Spotlights? Giving them the blue cast. Which I really, really like. Honestly, I feel you. These sconces, these moon sconces, I want to fill my entire house with, but they're from rare drops in Darkshore, which aren't always up, and they're an absolute pain in the ass to farm, and I'm grateful I have an alt army of like 40, but sometimes it's not enough. Been working on my panda house for a week now, and I've reached the max limit. Can't build anymore. Oh no! I'm only housing 6. I'm almost 7. So I've still got a little bit of wiggle room. But hopefully midnight's just around the corner, so hopefully you'll get some more limit then. Best panda house in game. Ooh, I look forward to seeing it one day, maybe. So yeah, and then our next project is this room, since we've just added it, and it is currently empty. And the finishing our wackadoodle secret room, because that's a great representation of my brain trying to solve the newest secret. Which, actually, before I go, for those that haven't seen the secret room, this is the current one we are working on when my Hearthstone hurries up. Load screen bus. So this is our current secret room. We found this by, this is actually all the way down here in a fatigue zone. This was, the pole has been there since Cataclysm. It's only just recently become active though. Chat watched me swim down into the fatigue zone and almost die earlier getting here. But these are all representations of all of the secrets in WoW. There are, I think we're at 31 currently. Well, 31 are included here. There's definitely more than 31. But 31 are included for this puzzle. And so these are a representation of all of the secrets and mounts and pets that I have collected over the years. I'm missing a couple. I have 4 remaining. I am working on those. This one's a group one, so it's a little bit tricky. This one I'm waiting on an RNG quest. This one I just need to wait until Cataclysm Time Walking comes back in like a week or 2, and then that'll be done. This one is bugged. It is complete, but it just not showing properly. And this one I need raid rep for, which might take me a minute because I don't really raid anymore. I do Mythic Plus. But yeah, we're stuck trying to solve the secret room. Currently, it is a headache. I'm driving poor guy nuts with it. I'm also still in the Discord currently watching everybody's theories and crackpot ideas come in. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. The only hints we've got is without a stumble, odd sight, and free her from her umbral prison. That's all we've got to work with. They're very long and often very convoluted. Our last one was the Incognito, which was what we call the Fell Cycle. Oops. Bug. I tried this one. I helped solve this one last year. It in and of itself is still a secret. It's part of the current secret. It included Vig ciphers and anagrams, obscure juggling references, lots of Legend of Zelda puzzles and hints. There was a lot. It was very, very complicated. And we actually didn't even solve it 100%. We brute forced some of it, so we don't actually know what the proper solution was for some sections. And I think that's what's happening here, is because the pearl was found on accident, because it's been a long-running secret. We don't know, like, we don't have the part that was actually meant to direct us here, so I think we're still missing something. Yeah, this one's gonna take us a while. Hopefully not as long as Jennifer. Jennifer took 18 months to solve. I don't remember how...
Look at chat. Look at chat, streamer.
I saw.
Streamer, chat.
And yes, I did
streamer,
say long
streamer.
Viking.
Look at chat.
Long man. You would. Hi, Star. That's okay. We are about to raid out though. But I'll be back tomorrow. School has big puzzles. Yeah. I give it 2 years. Hopefully not that long. If this takes 2 years, my brain is gonna melt. So, you know, all of the secret mounts and things I've been doing on stream, like the, I think the last one we did was Valiance. We got this pony. This one here. So this one actually corresponds to this secret here. The Record of Necromantic Knowledge. Obviously you saw the 2 bikes, the purple and the green ones. I think you guys were here for one of the worms, maybe? Or at least I've talked about one of the worms. This one had a world quest that just refused to work for me for like a month solid, and it drove me nuts. Little Tobias was one of the Dragonflight ones. He's adorable. Una's questline made me cry. Her questline is incredibly sad. This one I got from the Secret Finding Discord. They are the sweetest bunch. A little bit crazy, but the sweetest bunch. This one that's missing, I'm gonna have to bully my guild into doing with me because it's a group one. You guys were here when I lost my absolute bananas and my marbles trying to do the Lucid Nightmare Maze. That's this pony here. I don't think you guys were around for any of the others. This is Jennifer. This is the one that took 18 months to solve. And then these 2 are related to Una. This one I'm waiting on RNG. I need one particular assault with a particular quest. And it hasn't popped for me yet, and I'm mad about it. Oh yeah, poor Milo's tummy's been upset, poor little baby. Because of poop clean? That's okay, Star. I understand. Puppies are a lot of work. Puppies are so much work. Oh yeah, and their other hint is like, this one random drink that now exists that didn't before. So yeah, if anybody wonders why I have a headache, this room here is probably why. But we will get there. We will get there. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up before I get distracted again. I will hopefully be back tomorrow with some more decorating, because we have the secret room to finish, we've got some decor to find, and we've got the evening room to decorate. And then, well, this, maybe. We'll see. I haven't done any of my mount runs or anything either. Cavoodles and their sensitive tummies. He's eating a bit and drinking water, so hopefully he's on the mend. Oh, fingers crossed for Milo. Let's have a look-see-loo and see who's on right now to go send a raid to. Who's online? Who's online? See you tomorrow? Hopefully. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here, Swiffles. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. I know I took a fair chunk of a break, and I appreciate you all still being here when I got back. Do we want more WoW? Because we can always go see Jinxie. Jinxie's on. Who else is on? Ooh, so is Minx. Quill. More WoW? Alright, let's go see Jinxie. We like Jinxie. She's a cutie. I think she's back doing keys again today. Let's go see Jinxie. Where's my commands? I've forgotten where all my buttons are. I'm actually impressed nothing broke today. So, like, knock on wood, it'll be a nice, no tech problem day tomorrow, too. Happy New Year to you too, Doc. I hope you had a great holiday. Where's my raid button? Oh my gosh, where is my raid button? Oh no. Oh no, it broke. Side van knocks my wood. Ayo. Let's just do it. Roger. Oh no, I don't know how to spell Jinxie's username. Hold up. She's in my list somewhere. There we go. I found the button. Thank you guys for hanging out. Much love. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye, beautiful bees. Used to do that all the time. Yeah. Oh. Thanks, guys. Alright. Also, peep the new animation on the new BRB starting soon and offline screens done by the lovely Crystalie. The lovely Panzer commissioned some fan art for me. I didn't realize that the animation was included in that. So, admire the amazing freaking work she put into this while we get ready to raid.